It is hot as fuck in here. Oh my
Kicking
God.
us over, everybody. We're live. Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Hello.
This sucks.
It does.
We look a little different. Just want to make sure you notice that. Didn't know if you would or not. But welcome to our Halloween 2 days after special.
Did
Yeah.
you wanna
Did you
Didn't
look
wanna
at your
go
watch? It. It's
prematurely.
not on
Rawr.
your hand.
The what?
this?
Rar.
Rawr.
Rar.
Rawr.
Fine.
It fits your ears.
Yes, but anyways, we have everyone dressed up as their characters, and I am dressed up as one of the NPCs, Benedict. Albeit they all did a much better job than I did. I look like a pumpkin.
With ears. A pumpkin with ears.
I would be mistaken for a fox. I did try to do the blue stripes, and it did not go well, because I realized after I had ordered all the face paint, I had nothing to apply it with.
Doesn't it come with stuff?
No.
Oh.
No. So I could have done like a little brush and I gotten some cool lines. I just took a paper towel and just started dabbing. Great coverage.
I didn't even
great
bother.
accuracy.
I didn't even bother. I knew better.
Well, it was a decision. But anyways, we're here. Something a little bit of apple juice can't fix. But Riley, if you'd like to take it away with Riley's recap.
Okay.
Hold on. Can we hear everyone in the chat? Not chat. in the
Assistant
Twitch
Courtney.
and all that
Courtney, can you hear all of us?
I'll assume so.
with no double echo. Merc is echoing a bit.
Mic check. Mic check.
Check.
I don't know why it would be echoing.
Remember I was talking about the hot air in the eyes?
I do recall that, yeah.
Watch.
Jesus, that's actually cool.
That looks
Oh my
super
God!
cool.
Am I echoing now? I should have fixed it. Should be good now.
Bro, that's nuts. I love it.
Now my eyes are tearing up.
Just close your eyes.
I don't hear no echo, Merc.
Yeah, I switched the turn off the
Oh,
other
good.
issue, so we should be good to go. So yeah, Riley, take it away with Riley's recap.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Riley's Recap. I'm Riley, and this is my recap. Last session, we fought Alon, we beat his bitch ass into the ground, and then Benedict showed up out of nowhere after not helping us at all with the fight that he apparently watched. He bamfed us into a field where Ilo questioned Alon a bit, and Alon seemed too exhausted to test out how his paladin powers were working. But we did notice that the helm symbol on his shield and his chest plate were broken. That's it. That's the whole recap.
Your best one yet.
Yeah, that's pretty much all there was to it.
She used the right hand.
I did.
Just be careful.
Tragic. Alrighty, so as we pick back up, you guys had been attending the evening at the Black Rock Beer and Wine, affectionately known by the locals as the BBW Festival, a favorite amongst the area. You know, going about the festival, tasting some of the local wares and dealing with your own individual trauma dumps and deep insecurities. The evening was startled when there was a loud scream, and as you guys went to investigate, you found a very, very dead lady and followed the trail of the various pieces of scattered armor and various entrails and bloody paw prints up, out, and over the wall. As you guys followed the trail, you came to a barn at the base of the water tower, or that sits outside of the Black Rock wall, and proceeded to fight Wolflawn. You guys managed to very, very effectively eliminate the threat and managed to just barely escape with the assistance of Benedict, as previously mentioned. And now, after it's been the evening of it, it's probably about 9-ish o'clock at night, so it's kind of getting down to the end of the evening. You guys could hear some of the commotion kind of vaguely or distantly coming from the city, as you guys are about a half mile away in a small clearing in the woods. As you guys left off, we had just everybody kind of started to get ready and make camp for the evening. So that's where we pick back up. We haven't actually done the long rest yet, but that will be coming. You guys did level up, so if those of you, I think everybody got leveled up. Sever, judging by your expression, you did not level up. But that's okay. You've got some time to do that real quick. You should be pretty easy to do. I'm not really super concerned with it at this exact moment in time. But that is where we pick back up as you guys are beginning to make camp after your slightly near-death experiences with the very bad puppy.
It's a bad puppy.
Well, my nighttime stuff's pretty simple. After I'm done talking with Elon and sending him off to rest, basically, I sit down and I tinker with my armor a little bit, kind of just
This guy's
doing some
teeth.
work on it. I'm mending it, fixing it, as well as I'm actually changing its form slightly.
Okay.
And then I'll set up an alarm around the camp, and then that's pretty much it for me.
Gotcha. And I know, Vierna, you mentioned you did not have the your Lehman's little tiny hut thing. How are you guys going to be able to go about making camp? I don't know if you guys had left anything back in the inn before you had gone out for the evening's festivities, or if you were wandering around with all of your stuff on you. So not quite sure what you guys all would have taken out with you, but
I would have just had like my weapon, my armor. Not much. Just the bare necessities. I wouldn't have brought a bedroll.
I actually have my full kit because it stays in my bag of holding. I don't actually carry it on my back.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. I
Yeah,
probably
you
would
probably
have
would
kept
have
something in my bag of holding. Yeah.
I mean, everything other than what I had on me would have been still in the inn that we were.
yeah, you had all of your stuff sort of half ripped off of you, so all you have is your armor is all that was picked up from there. So yeah, it's no bedroll for you at least.
Is there like looking around? Is there like any broken branches? Anything that I could use to start a fire?
Yeah, you can go out and find some branches stuff. Go ahead and give me just a quick survival check. You can go out and explore to find some stuff.
Oh.
Alright, 12. Yeah, you're able to find. It takes you about 5 or 10 minutes to so, but you're able to find quite a bit of different little sticks and stuff for kindling, as well as some slightly larger pieces of a log to use for the main body of the fire.
Okay. Yeah, I would kind of just put some rocks around in a circle and then kind of build up the fire and then cast firebolt on the fire.
Okay.
Or on the whatever, the wood.
So you guys have a working lit fire, nice and warm.
I would kind of walk over to the fire and sit kind of like further away from it, somewhere if there's like a tree that's close by or a large rock or anything that I could lean up against. I would just sit down and lean up against that.
Yep, there'd be a pretty large tree kind of at the edge of the clearing.
Okay, perfect.
I'm gonna lay in the dirt, like the dogs.
Perfect. Getting in character. You love to see it.
I was about to say, how does your character look right now?
Human?
Eladrin.
Or elf?
Is it injured still?
Not particularly, no. You can see some like scratches and like some looks like maybe potentially some old wounds, but nothing that looks like it's actively. It almost looks like the wounds kind of line up with what you had done previously, but they would look more like old scars kind of at that point.
Oh, okay.
It looked like they kind of like faded from what you had seen when it first detransitioned, I guess, out of wolf form.
Okay. Yeah, Vagar wouldn't have anything bed related or anything like that, kind of just traveling, so he would do kind of the same thing and find a tree and or somewhat close and prop up against it.
Sorry, I'm just leveling up real quick.
You're good.
I completely forgot all about it.
As a guy, I probably should have checked ahead of time.
I'm just gonna wander around, do a quick check on everybody, and then I guess I'll be starting the first lookout while everyone rests.
Okay, so we'll take first watch.
Yeah.
Gotcha. All right. Anybody else want to do anything particular before you guys rest for the evening, or just kind of looking to? I know not all of you have beds, so.
Yeah, I would I'd pull up a log next to the fire and I'd reach into my pouch and pull out a needle about yay big, and I would just lift my sleeve and just start pressing it into my skin.
Okay.
The fuck? How far away from you are?
The hell?
How far away from you are from Vagar? Like, where were you at in the camp?
I don't know. I'm in the middle of the camp. Like I'm just sitting next to the fire.
All right, I'll say I see it. What the fuck? What are you doing?
I wouldn't even be like focused on you. I would just be like focusing on the needle.
Don't worry, he can get louder.
Or I guess I wouldn't really be realizing that you're talking to me. Like for me, it's just kind of normal. So.
Zabraxis, what? Hey, what? Psst, hey! And I kind of like get his attention as I see him kind of ignoring me. I just like chunk his stick over there.
He'd keep the needle there and just kind of like look up. Yeah.
Are you doing drugs?
That's blurring, I think.
What are you doing?
No.
You doing no?
What?
No, I'm not doing drugs.
Okay. What are you doing? What is that in your arm now? Listen. Okay, listen. We just had a friend turn into a dog.
Wolf.
Woof. Bark. Okay. What? Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
How many fingers am I holding up?
How far away are you?
10 yards, maybe.
Oh. 2?
Okay. He's okay. Okay. All right. I'm gonna be over here with Zephyr. Don't die.
Don't die.
Yeah, you'd go back to focusing on pressing that needle into his forearm.
Did you ever answer what you were doing?
Nope.
I'd just walk over to Zephyr and be like, keep an eye on him, okay? You know. Be ready. I know you saved us once, but just watch him, all right?
Just let him poke himself.
I mean, do you poke yourself?
No.
Okay. I mean, not many people do, you know? Okay, so I'll keep an eye on him. I'll take first watch with you. It just I don't know if I could sleep now, to be honest with you.
Vagar's out here putting hits on me in the middle of the camp.
Get the taste for blood.
Mm-hmm.
So
Keep
where
an eye on him.
what are you gonna watch first? That tree? Or that tree? Or that gap?
Probably the second tree.
Okay, so you
But
got
I'm also gonna watch Zalraxis too now that you mentioned that. So
okay. How about
Right.
like I have an eye on him and you have an eye and we're back to back, so that way we both have an eye on him, so it's
that's
two
2
eyes
eyes.
on him.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
can still see everything else.
that's right.
Okay,
I think we got it covered.
I hope. And then he kind of just goes back to messing in his pouch.
What the fuck just happened there? Where was Vierne at again?
I'm kind of like sitting off to the side, probably 15, 20 yards away from the fire, leaned up against a tree.
Okay. So I got Sarah walk up and just kind of walk over to her and just kind of look at her face and just be like, "You good?" Because I'm not gonna lie, you're looking a little rough.
I tried to hold it. I'm so sorry. I couldn't hold it again. Sorry. This is the best.
getting
Look at
heavy
Little Rock.
recruiter vibes right now.
I'm a little worried about you
Lord.
because you look crazy. No, I'm just playing around. Anyway, you okay?
Yeah. I've felt better before, but yeah, I think I'm gonna be all right.
You know, the last time I seen you do that,
Mhm.
you nearly killed yourself.
Yeah.
So
Are you talking about this time or the time
I'm
before?
talking about this. I'm talking about this time. No,
Okay.
no, like the first time that you did. You remember?
Yeah,
Back in-
yeah,
I forget where it was.
yeah. Eldor or something like
I
that.
don't know.
I don't know.
Some shit.
Yeah, somewhere.
The
Anyway,
fucking head movements. It's killing me.
no, just you know, I was a little worried about you.
Yeah, no, it's I didn't remember how much it hurts. If you're gonna be here, you're gonna be useful though. Help me up.
Oh yeah. And he'll lean down. All right, I'll stop. He'll lean down and help her up.
Sever got rejected so badly he's developed a nervous tick.
You know, I feel fine.
Sever did the drugs with Salraxis actually before he walked up here.
That's why I'm wearing my coat so you can't see the track marks.
Tragic.
Yeah, I would just start like unbuttoning my the clasps at the tops of my armor to take it off.
Hmm.
Can you get the back piece
Oh.
off?
Yeah. So he'll move in and it's like he's done this before, so he'll help her take her armor off.
Yeah, when you pull it off, there's like pieces of my skin that's singed to the armor that come off with it.
Does it make that like
Yeah. Yes, exactly that. Gentle. Jesus.
what the fuck? And he's gonna like I
Get it
can't look.
together.
I can't. Oh yeah. Okay.
Just put it down. Just put
Okay.
it down.
I got it. No, I got it. Just let me. And he's just gonna like yank it off real quick. And
Oh God.
there, it's done.
Okay,
All right.
Thank you.
Yeah. No problem.
Yeah, I would get my leg armor off as well, and then I would like to cast Cure Wounds on myself just to close all of the burns up so they're not raw anymore.
Yep.
Okay. So level 1. I don't have my glasses on, so this is gonna be rough.
Fireballs.
That's the wrong one.
Oh, great. Edge.
What?
Oh, I got 18 health back.
Do you have both things open because they didn't roll in roll 20?
I had roll 20 open. I didn't have the actual campaign open.
That'll do it.
Do you want me to roll it again?
No, you're fine. It's just, yeah, you're fine. You managed to heal up and close all of your sticky, gross, pussy wounds up for the moment. Managed to close everything. Doesn't make you feel 100% better, but you don't feel like you're actively sticking to every surface you touch.
Perfect. Yeah. Then I would just kind of slowly set myself back down on the ground and lean up against the tree. You good? You didn't get hurt or anything?
All right, there's a break from that one. Holy shit!
Suffocating in there.
During the long rest. And he's gonna check himself. No,
Good.
not a scratch. Yeah. Pretty good for all things considering.
Yeah. So what the fuck was that?
You're referring to my hair? 'Cause
No,
I
I've
know
learned-
it's a little wild today.
I've learned to ignore the hair.
Oh.
Yeah. No, the smoke.
Oh. Yeah, you know, that's just my patron coming in to help me out there. So thank God for that, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if it did anything. Didn't really look like it did much.
It looked like it tried to eat Elon's brain.
Yeah, see, I'm a little hazy on the details. I don't really remember that. Remember it like that. But I mean, you know, I'll take your word for it. I'm not going to call you a liar.
Yeah, not directly to my face, at least.
Oof.
No, it like smoke came out and then kind of just right right on you know, all of
Yeah.
Elon's.
Yeah, so I've never did that before. I mean, it was-
Really?
yeah, no, I was just channeling, you know.
I wonder if there's anything in my book about that. She'd like reach into the bag of holding and pull out her book.
About channeling
Yeah, I don't know. if there's-
otherworldly powers. Oh.
There's a lot of things in this book, okay?
I'm not saying it's not in there. I'm just saying I don't know if this particular case will be in there. And as she does that, I would like to pull out my orb.
You got one! It's not a light bulb
It's
anymore.
not a bulb. I can put it back in my living room now. It doesn't have to be so dark in here anymore.
But it still will.
And
be.
yet it is.
It is, absolutely. But yeah,
What's the wattage on that one?
no, 0. So, anyways, as she's doing that, he'll just pull out his orb and just kind of get it.
He's just rolling his orb in his hand.
That's right.
Yeah, so you kind of nothing like particularly happens with it, but you get the like when you really zone out on something, you kind of just like focus in on one particular thing, and everything else kind of just turns like white noise. That's kind of what it is. You're kind of looking into it, and you're spinning it in your hand, and you see the like the very familiar kind of like smoky haze inside of it. Nothing specific, but you just kind of like space out and kind of just really focus in on this. Kind of everything else kind of behind you kind of just turns to white noise and fades around you.
Yeah, so go ahead.
Well, no, go ahead. I mean, if you start talking, am I going to be able to hear that? Or would it just kind of...
That's what I was gonna
I would
White
say
noise.
first, anything she says at first until she like grabs your attention, you would just kind of like hear almost as like, just like vague, very muffled echoes, like if you were underwater hearing something.
Yeah, I was gonna. That's what I was gonna say. That like originally when I would start talking, you just hear it as like, and then I would close my book and smack your fucking orb with it. Seth.
Oh, sorry.
Are you listening to me?
I heard every word you just said.
Right. Well, this has been great.
Hey, at least we're talking again. No more awkward silence.
Yeah.
Right? That's
Oh my God.
something.
How are we gonna? We have to get back into Blackrock.
We do.
How?
Well, we need to figure out how to fix Elon first.
Okay, but like
There's no
Beauregard doesn't
pockets
have
in
that
this.
much time. I
At
didn't leave extra food for him.
As they're talking, they would hear like a heavy thud of my armor just falling off of me.
Shut the fuck up.
You okay?
Like, yeah, I'm fine and dandy. Nothing's wrong in the world.
Doesn't that normally like turn into a little ball?
No, I mean it's still an armor set.
Which one of your things turns into a ball? I thought something like collapsed down into almost nothing.
That would be my helmet.
Oh, okay. All right, well.
I mean, if she's good, yeah.
There's
He's
not
fine.
really any thinking about how we're gonna get back into Blackrock, we just walk back in.
I think they'll just let us back in when no one saw us leave, right after there
They've
was the
got-
murder.
They are completely focused 100% on people who are coming in, not leaving.
Yeah, but we have to get back in.
Exactly. So we just walk back in. Who's this? They weren't paying attention if we left or not.
Okay. You got enough left in your disguise kit, Sev, to get us back in?
Yeah, for me and you, yeah. Sure, I can reply.
Okay. Good. Alright, well. I'm just gonna... just probably gonna get some rest then. We do have to get back in for Beauregard though, for real. It's like he's gonna get hungry, and then when he gets hungry, he gets really cranky, and then he like starts to bite at his cage. And, it's a whole mess. He pees a lot when he gets nervous too. Like if I'm not back, he's just gonna pee all over the place in there.
Mm-hmm. With that, I'm gonna go sit down next to the drug shooting.
Allegedly.
Oh, fuck. Okay, good night.
Yes. Good night.
Yeah, she just kind of like adjust, like she couldn't quite get comfortable, and just try and lean up against the tree enough to fall asleep.
You got raided. Sorry.
Hey!
Oh snap! Tales of Winternacht. I think I'm saying that right. Welcome. Thank you guys so much for the raid. Welcome
Hello!
to our
Welcome!
slightly belated Halloween stream where everybody's dressing as their various characters, and I am a pumpkin with ears. Mine didn't go very well. I'm not very good at that, but everybody else looks fantastic.
I'm not good at it
I
either.
look awful, but yes, welcome in everybody. Welcome so much. Thank you so much for the raid.
Hello!
Mask is so uncomfortable.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
suck it up, Buttercup.
I'm trying.
You could have taken it off if you painted your face red, but you weren't dedicated enough to the cause.
That's right.
I
You
got
coulda looked
paint
like
in my
Merc.
eyes.
Yeah, and looking at
Yeah.
work, I don't regret it one bit.
At least yours
It's
is
fine
plastic.
now.
Mine's
I get very good coverage.
that rubber that you just sweat on.
Yeah, that's what mine is too. Or not rubber. It's like I don't know. The material's weird.
I feel great. All face paint.
I can't wait to shower. My hair
gonna be
is
rough.
a
Good.
helmet.
So is mine.
It's awful.
Mine is too.
My ears look
It's like really tight here too.
Oh, it's your hair, Jeff. Is it like a helmet?
Yeah. It's because of the hairspray that I put on today.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, they did
Keeps
their
it in place.
Halloween. They did their Halloween costumes last week.
Excellent. I
Very
love Halloween
nice.
Episodes. Did you guys
I
do your
did too.
characters, or did you guys do like each other stuff? We debated it. I think next time we'll probably do dresses each other. I think that sounds more fun too.
I think it would have been.
That sounds like a lot more work.
Whoever
I
gets
think this
down
is-
easy. You just need a bald cap and a fake beard, and you're good to go.
Okay.
Oh, you mean dressed like the actual people? The
Yeah,
actual-
like
oh,
us.
Oh.
Yeah, like someone would have dressed up as Death. Someone would have dressed as Merc. One of you lucky bitches would have gotten to dress like me.
I vote you.
Okay.
Anyways. So, Mr. Drug Shooter, how's it going over there?
It's going. Yeah, needles just shoved into my forearm.
It's been about
Is it
Progressively,
attached
so-
to
30
anything?
minutes so
So,
far.
so as time goes by, you would see the needle kind of start. So like the needle was originally about this long, and it'd probably be at about like here now, and just like going deeper and deeper into the skin.
You would see ink as well, kind of starting to spread across your arm as well too. It looks like it's starting to like assemble something similar to a pattern. It's been about 30 minutes, so your attunement is almost done, or about halfway done. But yeah, it's starting to look like there's like various forms of ink kind of running across your arm, starting to develop into a very kind of specific pattern.
Is it any would we notice any different color in him than red or what?
I mean,
the
it's
ink would be
like-
black.
Yeah, it's a black ink that you can see on the forearm starting to spread and make a pattern.
Hey, Vegar, he looks kind of weird.
I was just thinking the same thing. He's got some sort of poison in his vein.
Yeah.
You think we should
Maybe
go
you should
say
check it
something
out.
to him?
I think you should.
But just watch my back, okay? Have the bow at the ready.
All right.
Kind of like walk over as you're like still doing it. Like
I'm gonna get
sneaky,
TK'd.
She's gonna ready her bow, but not have an arrow.
Just a massive dude like trying to sneakily walk over.
Alexis!
You can give me a stealth check. I'll see how sneaky you actually walk over.
I hope he rolls a 1 and he's like, clomp, clomp, clomp.
I hope he rolls a 1.
He trips into the fire.
Yeah, it just falls down.
Okay, 15. Yeah, I would say measure that against your passive perceptions. Are actually, since you're kind of focused in right now, he actually does manage to sneak up to you. You do hear him like right as he's about to get to you, so he doesn't like catch you totally by surprise. Yeah, he very carefully manages to tiptoe his very large lumbering self across the camp.
Alexis!
He yells right when he gets up to you.
Yeah, so he sneaks up to me and just screams in my ear.
Hey!
Yes, Vagar. He's still just like focused on what he's doing.
You got black stuff going up your arm.
Is it a
He
flea bite?
would have that needle in, and he would kind of like start looking around a little bit and go, "Oh, good."
What? Do you need help? Blink for yes.
Please. Oh, yes.
Kind of like trying to like look around, see if you're blinking.
And said, "No, I'm fine."
And Sever, you
Do
turn
you
around and
need
start
help?
walking towards it as this is happening. So this is what you're walking up on.
Sever! Wait. Hold on, don't move. Okay?
Okay.
He's got
Fucking
poison
Wait.
going up his veins right now, okay?
Okay.
What do we do? You're the smart one.
Actually, I'm the smart one.
You're gonna hear Zafia shout.
Is everything okay?
I don't know.
Okay, you let me know.
Okay.
Zalraxis, are you in pain?
Blink for yes.
So it's a little uncomfortable.
Would I have any idea, like what it is he's doing?
Give me an Arcana check. Okay, 10. You don't know the specific thing that he is like utilizing, something that in your travels you don't come across what specifically he has in his hand. But from what you've experienced in your life, you can tell he's trying to attune to something. You can't really tell what it is from like where you're at and what you're like what you've seen before, but he's trying to attune to something is what it looks like to you.
Okay.
Tell him it's poison.
All right. So you're in pain. Can you move at all?
I'm just gonna walk
I'm-
over in the middle of it and be like, "Leave him alone."
Is he growing fur?
I don't know.
He's
he just
fine.
wants us to leave us alone. Are you immune to the poison?
It's not poison.
What is it?
I'm gonna hazard a guess that he is attuning to a magical item, and all you're doing is bothering him.
Oh, fuck me for worried about a friend. Sorry. So he's good.
Friend.
Yeah, I'd still be
What's with the air
focusing.
quotes there?
Because he's a liar.
Yeah. I'm not bleeding that. I don't know. Just don't worry about it. Why are you not worried about the poison?
Because it's not poison.
What is it?
I just said he's attuning to a magical item.
Is that a type of poison?
A magical item?
Attuning. sorry. Here, you see that up there? You see those rocks? That's all I've known for like 25 years. This is all new to me.
All right, let me try to put it in terms you can understand. How do you know which is the best rag?
The clean one?
Just the clean one? You know, there's not one that's
doesn't have
there's
poison
not
on
one
it.
that's softer. You know,
No,
one that's
but
not itchy.
my ass is callous. It's all the same. What are you getting at?
At this point, he has the needle in his hand, and he just looks up to you, and his jaw is just like, jaw drop.
No, let's back this conversation back up.
No.
Did you
all I
just
need to
say
know
your
is,
ass is
Zyraxis, are you okay? Yes or no?
He's speechless. He's just.
He can't talk. Look, Zephyr, get it ready.
Okay. And take the shot.
Okay, I'm gonna stand up and start walking
When I-
over. Whoa!
Listen. Okay, here we go. Someone else.
What's happening?
He's tuning his arm with black poison.
Wow.
Is he in pain? We just had a friend turn into a werewolf.
Listen,
And now
pain is my specialty. Let me find out.
Oh, trust me, I know. Okay.
He's got the handprint on his arm.
Hey, give a good view of that. Like, bring it out. Like...
That's beautiful.
It's got some glitter.
I can't take anything you say or do seriously with you looking like that.
You are
You're one to
talk,
talk.
buddy.
Yeah, Mr.
I can't take anything seriously. That's insane.
Yeah. Just give
Can
me,
you tell me
give
what's
one
going on?
second.
He's
Yes.
okay.
Let me ask
Please,
him.
please.
At this
And I'll
point, he's
tell you
about
what's going on.
3/4 of the way done, so there's probably about just a little bit left of it. At this
There's
point,
too
when you
many
look at it,
people in the way.
it's the
Wait a minute. Is this metal needle just disappearing into his arm? Is that what he's doing?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Okay, Zyraxis. What are you doing? Attuning? Magical item?
Yeah.
Okay. Is it poison? Vagar's very worried.
No.
Great. Loved it. I'm glad we had this talk, buddy. Good luck with that. That looks disgusting. Turn back
I
to
think it
Vagar.
looks kind of cool.
I'm talking about the needle. going
Why would it
into
be
the arm.
poison?
Oh.
Once again,
I don't
you're
know.
one to
I'm just
talk.
covering all of my bases. Okay? He's worried about it. You were very worried about your friendship devolving. Okay? And now, look at him. He's worried about you. And you're going to sit there. Whatever. Anyways.
Does Vagar hear
You're
that?
right. Yeah, it is poison.
Shut the fuck up. Zephyr, do not shoot. Okay? Do not shoot because I am too exhausted to heal any more you stupid motherfuckers. Vagar. He is not. It's not poison. Okay? So you remember the nice rag that you gave to Zyraxis.
it was a good rag.
It is great rag. Great rag. And do you remember that Zyraxis said that he was pretty sure it was a magical item? Do you remember that?
I guess.
Great. Okay. So magical items are just normal everyday things that someone with magic powers put some of their powers into. So the thing now has powers. Okay. So the needle he's using, it has powers. And it's giving him a mediocre half sleeve. Okay. And at the end of that, he'll be shut up. At the end of that, he'll be able to do something cool. We're not sure what, but it's not poison. He is okay. We do not, Zephyr, need to shoot him.
At this point, I'm going to be right there.
What does it
Hey.
keep him from lying?
Probably.
Okay.
No,
But
Okay.
wait a second. Why are we glossing over the fact that he just said his ass is calloused?
Listen.
What do we care?
Maybe borderline TOS. Just move on.
I mean, mine's probably furry now.
We can
Well, it
allow
works
it.
with you, so
Okay, as long as he's good, you say he's good. He says he's kind of good. All right, it's fine. Zephyr, come on. Can I like?
He's okay.
Yeah, they say he's fine. Yeah, I mean, listen. We're just taking first watch, guys. We didn't want, the problem coming from within the camp.
I appreciate you so much, especially because so many problems have come from within the camp. She looks over to Alon. I appreciate you, but he should be fine. If he starts like foaming at the mouth or anything, then you shoot him. But until then,
Okay.
he's fine.
All right.
About
Come
that
on.
time, Zoraxis, you get the last little bit of the needle pushed into your arm, and the ink kind of like finalizes. And the rest of you can see this. It's taking the shape. It's a very discernible shape. It's kind of like it's not tribal, but it kind of like coils around his arm. It kind of looks like it starts up towards the top of the arm and just kind of spirals around his arm until it suddenly gets towards the back of his hand and like ends up on the tip of his index finger. But as it finishes and the last little bit of the needle goes into your arm, the whole tattoo kind of like lights up and glows for a second, and then just kind of recedes back down. So actually, you now know that you have now attuned to that. So you can check mark your little attunement.
How do I do that? Because it's just an item in my inventory right now. Do you have to do something for that?
No, you should have to check mark it. I can take it.
Oh, there's a button.
Oh, I see it. Okay, so it is attuned already. I can't put it in my spell book though, or in my spells tab, but that's fine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. I think it's just an item technically, so it wouldn't be anything in your spells tab. It should just be a separate action.
Okay.
Yeah, now that is now good to go. So now you guys all do see the little flash of light, and as the tattoo kind of lights up and fades back to its normal black inkiness.
Preemptively, Vierna would look to Vagar. He didn't foam. No shooting.
I can't shoot shit. I mean, I can throw a javelin, but that's fine. That's fine.
You keep those fingers down.
oh, you're right. And kind of like tucks it in his. Okay.
Great.
So once the attunement's done and everything that Merc just described happens, he would kind of just like brush his skin and kind of like inspect it, and then kind of just pull his sleeve back down.
Great. Glad that went well. Can we go to bed now?
Is Alon asleep?
You look around and you don't see Alon.
Oh, good lord.
Oh, not again. Question: Is it a
Is that
full
a joke
moon?
or is that serious?
That's serious.
He's not there.
Is it a full moon?
Yes, because it is the same. You fought him 2 hours
The same
ago.
night. Ilo, where's your brother?
Yeah, you just see Vagar. The wolf's gone.
Ilo,
What?
where is your brother?
I don't know.
For
What do
the
you
love
mean?
of Christ.
What?
Who can whistle? Somebody call him back.
Vagar, go ahead.
Can I go to bed now?
Oh, we lost Alon.
He'll come back when he's hungry.
Hungry for you.
You're right. You're right. They always do.
Jesus fuck.
What if he's hungry for you?
Then that's fine, as long as I can go to sleep.
I'm gonna go redon my armor then, and then go check where he was laying down. See if I can see any signs.
Great.
I've-
Kind of like looks over at Zephyr, pats her on the shoulder. So much for first watch, huh? We suck.
You fucking missed it. Yeah.
Zephyr,
Yeah.
Say so.
Yeah, did neither of them pick it up? Because they were kind of keeping watch around the camp.
Everyone was pretty focused in on what the hubbub
everybody was
around
kinda-
you
kinda-
shooting up the not drugs.
Zephyr, you're the best at tracking. Do you see any
She's just gonna begrudgingly
half
start
footprint,
looking
half
around.
footprints?
Are you high? Are you like up in the air or are you on the ground?
No, I'm on the ground. Yeah.
Okay.
I walked over to the group.
Yeah, it's just not normal for you to be like, ground level.
Yeah.
There's no
That's
roof
good.
to sit on.
That's not a roof.
So yeah, no,
Zephyr,
I'm
go
just
and give
looking
me a
around.
survival check. See if you can pick up his footy footprints. On the Alon, I'll let you to determine kind of where because I don't know really where you're at, but I'll let you determine. At 25.
Yeah, she turns her head.
Oh, there you are.
10 feet away. I'm just sitting right there.
Kind of behind a tree, kind of like tucked away a little
Okay, that's a dick move.
What form are you in? Puppy form?
No.
So I'm just gonna walk over and be like, Elon, what's going on?
Y'all are loud.
Yeah, they are.
Quieter over here. So
All right. Well, I'm just gonna like sit down next to him.
So
Guess I'll sit here.
I just exhaustively like lay against the tree again.
Great. Well, now that we've done that, I'm going to bed.
Same.
You guys have a good night.
All right, guys. It was a good stream.
Yep. GG's, everyone.
bit. See you in 2. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm unfriending all of you.
Anybody else have anything they want to do before everybody drifts off for the evening?
No.
Howl at the moon.
All right, in that case, everybody drifts off to their various corners of the camp to go to sleep for the evening. You can all go ahead and do your long rest on your sheets. And then, Zephyr, go ahead and roll me a perception check for your watch. Are you doing 2 or 4?
2.
2? Okay.
When I lay down, Merc, I would like to pull out my orb again.
Okay.
I just listen. I'm just so happy that I have this.
That's how I feel about my book. I flip through it even when you guys can't see it.
Oh, I mean, it's just nice not having to hold up a light bulb and be like pretend this is
Yeah,
an
that's
orb.
pretty
That's fair,
cool.
Yeah. Yeah, but it'll be a similar situation to what happened before, where you kind of just get that really spacey out, and you kind of not even like consciously doing it, you just kind of zone in on like the swirling gray misty matter within the orb and kind of shut everything else out until you kind of finally decide to drift off to sleep for the evening. But none of the voices, none of the presences that you've come to from time to time, and even though you kind of almost feel like you're looking to it for answers, nothing seems to come.
Yeah.
Zephyr, 20 on your perception. So during your first 2 hours of the watch, you kind of hear the hustle and bustle of everybody kind of like starting to stir as they're getting into those first stages of their sleep cycles and kind of drifting off. You see, Zephyr, would your back have been to where Zephyr is, do you think? Or do you think you would have been like facing her? I don't know how Zephyr sleeps.
I mean, I would be like more on my side, just I don't know, like hiding it, like as I'm just kind of trying to.
Yeah, so you just see Zephyr kind of like tucked up and looks like he's sleeping, try to get into the comfortable position. You do kind of hear off in the very far distance, you do kind of still hear a little bit of the clamor and the din coming from the direction of the city, what you would assume would be the city. You hear some kind of loud voices and some shouting here and there, and you can't make out any of the words, but you can kind of tell from the tone it's kind of a little bit of chaos, maybe almost a little bit of panic in the noises that you hear.
Okay. As I'm just kind of sitting there listening to the noises and stuff, I'm kind of gonna like do a scan around and kind of feel the cool breeze and listen to the rustling of leaves, and then I'm just gonna kind of discreetly, under my breath, Benedict, are you there?
Well, hello.
Wait for the hands.
No
And I'm gonna
response.
wait. I'm like, okay, good.
Fucking Vagar.
That's what he's doing. He's doing over by a tree just by himself.
I'm not a kitty pumpkin.
Michael.
It didn't go
They
as planned,
definitely-
okay? I got an A for the effort. I got a C- for the execution.
He's a fox.
Like I said, that's
Yeah,
the best
the
part.
ears,
You
the ears
definitely.
were definitely not from AdamandEve.com.
Who just so happens to be our sponsor for this
And then
episode.
a meteor shower falls out of nowhere. I'll see you guys next week for the new campaign. Yeah, no. Did poor execution. Amazon. Is,
I know I'm colorblind, but they do look pink.
it's
No,
orange. It's
they're
very,
orange.
it's
Yeah,
very,
colorblind.
very orange. I look like a fucking pumpkin. Great coverage, though.
Baby.
Yeah,
furry.
yeah,
That's
you,
great,
you
man.
nailed applying it. Yeah.
Yeah, I should have done this part. 'cause
What
I
are they
realized
attached to?
It's like a headband.
Little wire headband.
Oh, okay.
Oh damn, I can't even see that shit.
Yeah.
Because it sits in front of my headset, which I'm now realizing I'm staining my
Jordy
headset.
said, "Baby furry."
Motherfucker. Smack this shit. Anyways, yeah, carry on. So, the first 2 hours of your watch go by without event. So your watch is up. Who are you going to go wake up to force into the next watch?
Well, after witnessing Zelraxis put a needle in his arm and Aelon has been through a lot, I'm not going to bother Ilo, so I'm probably going to walk up to Sever.
Wake your ass up.
I'll be like, what the fuck?
Like, oh, sorry, I didn't mean to startle you awake like that.
Oh no, it's fine.
Just,
Mikey, you should probably watch back
I
the
did-
last episode.
you able to do watch shift?
Oh yeah. So that time already? Didn't I
Yeah.
I've just fucking laid down.
Man, it must have been a good rest.
It sucked. Okay?
Oh.
It fucking sucked.
Okay. I mean, if you want to rest more, I can just keep
No.
going.
No,
Where
I'm-
did you fall asleep, Sever?
I have no idea. We're not on a map, so I don't. I mean,
like,
off.
Did you fall like near the campfire?
near the fire? Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna wake up to this commotion.
So I'm just gonna.
Am I gonna see you stir awake?
Yeah.
Listen. It's fine. I'm up now, so just forget it. Okay.
Merc,
fine.
during all this, Vagar's still in the distance by the tree doing his little. Do I see any? Do I see anything?
You can roll
Or
perception.
does Vagar see?
Were you looking for
I'm just
something
gonna-
in particular, or just kind of in
No,
general
I'm
looking
just.
for-
He's just
looking for
scanning his
dangers?
area, like stuff that looks odd. You know, maybe someone's sneaking up or something.
Just to be clear, nobody's like looking at the person that just tried to kill y'all.
Nope.
Okay.
I mean,
They're very
he's
trusting.
not like he's not
they're-
scanning or just staring at you like this. You know, he's just
I was literally sitting with you most of the night, so
keeping you in his scope as he goes around.
So I'll look at Zephyr. All right. Anything I should watch out for? Did you
yeah,
see any-
Aelon.
Okay. Anything else? Is there anything?
I mean, just the normal. I mean, we're not too far away from the city, so you never know. Could be someone wandering around somewhere.
Did we hear the guards come in, Merc? Like yelling, like over there, and I can't
Well,
remember.
Benedict
No,
warned us
yeah.
that they were coming.
Oh, okay.
You guys didn't have time to kind of like assess it and like listen out for it, but yeah.
Yeah, I was just trying to remember. Okay. So as they're talking about that, I'm gonna kind of do that, tired, like get up and just kind of look over to Sever and say, I can help you with watch if you want. He's kind of like rubbing his eyes. And Benedict did warn us that there were guards on their way or something like that. I can help give you a hand so Zephyr can get some sleep.
Perfect.
Take Vagar with you.
As he hears that, he kind of walks up and he hands Zelraxis his binoculars. Here you go. They
Are you
just,
hand-
they're
it's
just his
your
two
hands?
hands, yeah, cupped
Okay.
together like this. Here you go, buddy. You're gonna need them.
He'd kind of look at him and just grab his hands. Thank you.
There you go. Okay, I'll be over at that tree. And Vagar just goes.
Sleep well.
Thanks. Don't kill me in my sleep. And walks away.
He'll be fine.
Don't stick me with no damn needle.
You want some poison to help you sleep?
Yeah,
Leans against the
you'll
tree
sleep real
and,
good.
Ends up passing out.
I'm just gonna like pass off to them and just be like, all right, you guys got this. And I mean, if anything, just wake me up if you need anything.
Oh, I'll
I
scream
would-
really loud. Don't worry.
I would ask Zephyr before she goes. I would just say, where is Aelon? Because he's behind a tree, right? Like we don't know where he is right now.
Yeah, and she's going to motion to where she was. She's right over there.
He kind of. Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, we'll keep an eye on him.
Please do. I think it's beneficial to all of us.
Nah.
Not to worry.
All right, and then I'm just gonna be like, "Good night," and wander off.
Well,
All right. Well, do you want to watch the Wolf Boy or do you want to watch the trees? I don't fucking know.
he'd kind of look around. I don't know. Do you want to just do some laps around the camp and watch that way, or
Some laps. I hear you.
If I could sit, that'd be great. I mean, oh no, no, it's fine. Yeah. So what? You go that way, I go this way.
sure?
Okay.
Whatever.
All right. Well, let's scream. I guess if something tries
Yeah,
to
that.
take your soul
Yeah,
again.
I guess if Elon changes again and tries to rip my fucking head off, I will in fact scream for you. That's great advice.
Yeah. I think screaming is best. All right. Well, I'm gonna go this way. So if you want,
It's got so much volume.
if you just like I said, it's fine. And I'm just gonna walk off.
You look like Billy Butcherson before he died. If you went through fucking scene kid phase.
You need to wear that wig from now on when you cast Rocket League.
My God, yes.
Could you imagine?
You know what? If he wears them, you wear the ears.
Oh,
On second thought, I'm busy that day.
me too.
I retired.
All right. So, can I roll now, please?
Yes, both of you guys
Okay.
roll me your perception checks.
Okay.
For your
All right.
Tales of Watch.
Okay. I don't see a fucking thing.
Same.
And Vagar,
All's
with your,
good!
with your earlier perception check, Vagar, you saw the same thing. You were the same thing as Zephia, just kind of like didn't really see
Yeah.
anything, but heard the kind of general din. Wow, you guys 6 and 9 respectively. You guys are fucking awful at this.
I turned into
Yeah,
wolf.
man,
Fuck
I mean,
everybody up.
that's a pretty good roll in my opinion.
Yeah.
I'm so
Me-
glad I
me
handed
and-
off the watch to these guys.
Me and Sever are just staring at each other, like making signs across the.
Yeah, you guys every kind of couple seconds, you guys kind of look to see the other one over the tree line.
Yeah.
Make sure you guys are seeing each other. You guys are kind of walking counterclockwise across the thing, but yeah,
It's kind of like a.
other than that, yeah, you guys don't really have anything happen. I mean, you kind of hear a couple of like the little squirrels and stuff kind of going through. But...
So as I'm creeping around, I would like to say, what the fuck is the furry's name? What the fuck's your name?
Benedict.
Benedict. Okay. I kind of like looking around. Benedict?
Did I miss something? Why is everybody asking for Benedict?
This
Just
is the one that
confused.
brought you guys out here.
Okay, so it's just everybody's making a decision on their own to do that. I was sitting there going, I was like, wait a minute, where?
Let me roll.
Just
See if I
I'm
would.
just assuming he's hiding somewhere. I got nothing.
No response.
Benedict, you fucking suck! Okay. Sorry about that.
I would go running.
A little lost. Oh! No, we're good. We're good.
What, you just yelled.
No, yeah, no. That wasn't me.
Where is it? He would start conjuring his fucking
Oh, no. It's fine.
Soul of the Dead. He would just start conjuring it in his hand as he's like, all right, where's the danger?
No. There was just something. I killed it. You're good.
This is Spider.
Just go back that way.
It would kind of like depressingly just disintegrate into the air.
We're good. Keep watch. I didn't see a damn thing yet, so we're good. We're good.
All right. So you
Okay.
guys spend.
So yeah, I would go back to my side and I would do the same thing. I'd kind of just go, Benedict, kind of looking around up in the tree line.
Nothing.
Dude's
No
a
response.
bitch.
So you guys
Maybe it's
spend
like
your-
Bloody Mary. You got to say Benedict 3 times
In
fast.
the mirror.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys' 2 hours watch goes by uneventfully, with you spending the majority of it trying to look to see, look for each other to make sure nobody was getting mauled by a dog.
Would I have noticed anything with Elon on my checks? Like as I'm walking by?
No,
No.
you're able to. You took glances to make sure he was still a person, but that's about the extent of it. Kind of nervously, kind of skirted around him just in case.
That's enough, honestly, for me. Oh,
Yeah, you guys' watch is done. So who are you gonna go?
thank God.
Force awake. Still 4 hours left.
Yeah, I'd go over to Sever and just, it's probably about that time we wake somebody up for watch.
Yeah, I was just thinking that too. I guess. I don't know, Vierna? I don't know if you want to get Ilo up.
How long has Vierna been asleep for?
Are you
4
asking?
hours.
It's 4
Yeah,
p.m.
I'm asking you. No,
Okay.
I'm asking Sever.
So I'm just gonna be like, you got me. I have no fucking clue. Long enough. That bitch sleeps all the time.
I kind of wake up, or I kind of get up with y'all's commotion and be like, I'll take the next one.
Okay, perfect. I'll get here now then. So I'm gonna
All
go and poke Vierna in like the head.
What?
It's time for your watch. Okay, you need to focus because this is really important. You need to go out there and make sure there's no danger. I didn't see anything.
Okay.
So it should be fine. I didn't hear anything either.
Okay, is Alon still
Alon is still Alon as far as I know.
perfect? Okay. Alright, I'm going. Help me up.
Oh, okay.
So as
Lean down
as
and
Sever
poke her up again.
as Sever walks away to go wake up Vierna, and I'm just left there with Alon after he, just stopped becoming a puppy. I'm just gonna kind of do that awkward, like looking around. So
Come here often.
nice night.
I kind of look up and go, yeah, it's a nice moon.
I'm gonna take a couple steps to the side. Just kind of casually, like. How you feeling? Just kind of looking around awkwardly.
Are you okay?
Never better. Are
about
you
this
okay?
time about this
you
time would I
sure?
be like getting up and starting to walk over there?
Yeah.
That's it. So
Yeah, okay. So I'd walk over. Alon, guess it's you and me.
That's what it looks like.
Perfect. She'd turn to Axis and Sever. You two going back to bed?
Abso-fucking-lutely.
Great.
Yes.
Great. Go.
So as I'm walking, I'm gonna walk behind Alon and kind of look at Vierna and kind of like point at him, like, "Don't let him kill me. Do not let him kill me."
I got you, buddy. Don't worry.
Should I like cut this in half? Just be like,
rip it.
Okay, Elon, let's do this. How would you like to do this?
That's my line.
Sorry.
You guys can both roll your perception checks for the watch.
Spoilers: Alon's killing the entire camp while we sleep.
Thank God.
Okay. 17 for Vierna and 10 for Alon. Okay. Alright, so you guys can proceed now.
So, I'm not really sure what they've been doing so far. And I would just kind of like awkwardly look around. Looks great to me.
Man, you can look around. You don't really see anything. You kind of just see and hear kind of like the general woodsy noises that you've come to know.
give me the visual of you again. Like, would there be anything noticeable about you?
Me? Yeah. So I would be, from what you can see, her chest going onto her like left shoulder is still pretty clearly freshly burned. And then bits that you can see through like holes in the in the undergarment that she wears under her armor. Her legs have burns on them, and her clothes are pretty blood-soaked. Her hair's looks a mess.
Merc, I know we're doing a long rest and everybody's gonna get their health back, but can I attempt to just cosmetically heal her?
Yeah.
For
roll
flavor?
me a d20. We'll see if it how functional it is with.
I'm gonna grab some drink. I'll be right back. Where is?
So as you kind of like reach out and you kind of try to channel some of the your magic from your deity to kind of reach into that kind of healing power, you kind of feel like it swell up inside you a little bit as it kind of starts to like almost, the very familiar feeling of it kind of driving through your body and kind of extending out through your hand. It kind of seems almost kind of peter out and stop, and like nothing really happens. Like you're focusing really hard on trying to actually like heal some of these wounds, but nothing seems to happen.
I appreciate you trying. I think I got them mostly closed up. There's
No,
just...
I did not do it. I was secretly. I was like,
Oh, okay.
and then when I limp dicked it, I was like, oh, never mind.
I make pills for that.
So you didn't know what I was trying to do because I
I
didn't
just saw
talk
you
about
like
it.
I saw you like touching me
It
a
was
little bit.
it was kind of. Oh, I don't have to touch you. I'm not. I was just kind of like.
These aren't the heals you're looking for.
Great. Well, my last 2 watches haven't gone well, so hold on one second. And I would like to cast See Invisibility.
Okay. Go ahead.
Merc raid.
Things. Hello, Big Dungeon Energy. Welcome.
Hello!
This session went fantastically. This is everybody in their glory. They all look much better than I do. I'll talk about it.
Okay.
Merc's pumpkin fairy.
Yeah, I was going for an orange fake cat, but I'm a pumpkin with 8 fox ears. But we tried, and that's what matters.
Ended up Fox Girl.
Yeah, well, what does the fox say?
Oh, you should know.
It says I regret all my life choices.
It says my headphones are now stained.
Can fucking
I ruined
relate,
my
dog.
Sinisters, or my bears. Tragic, but they're old. Now I get to buy new ones. Darn.
Darn. Yeah, so I cast the invisibility, and then I look around again. Looking for hags, Benedict, anything else that you've conjured up that are invisible.
The usual.
Yeah.
So as you kind of like starting to scan around, and Aelon, you'll notice that her eyes kind of like take on this like weird kind of sheen almost for a moment, as the spell activates, and you kind of start looking around here, and as you kind of look, you're actually looking up towards the tree branches, and you don't really see anything.
Okay. We're all clear here.
Fuck you,
So,
Justice.
Huh?
I hate you, Justice.
What'd I do?
Change your goddamn profile picture on Discord, you son of a bitch.
What is it now?
I hate you. I quit. I'm just glad I'm not
Kingdom
petty.
may have a new mascot.
I'm not
Mike
petty
did
at all.
too.
You guys
God
are
bless.
fucking terrible people. I hate all of you individually.
That's a perfect fucking picture, man.
It's so good. Yeah, so
It's
we're-
perfect.
we're pretty clear here. So yeah, what the fuck, man?
Sorry about that. Clicked the wrong button.
You're all good. Aelon.
Huh?
What the fuck?
What?
Okay, let's see. How do I word this gently? You turned into an ugly ass dog
Oh, that. I thought you
and
were
then
talking
tried
about
to
something
kill us all. So I feel like I'm warranted at least one what the fuck.
else. You do realize we were all trying to find the answer at the same time, right? Your answers and my answers. I laid in a fucking pile of mud.
And as you guys
When?
are talking that, you kind of
Like
see him
now?
start to scratch at his hip.
You
He's
got
absolutely-
fleas?
Nope. Ain't meta in that one. Shut up, Merc.
Yeah, fleas already? We can get you a collar for that. Don't worry about it.
Some blurring.
Put a little bell on it. Well, if you could, we should come up with a code word for if you're feeling a little wolfy.
I don't know what that feels like.
Oh, woo.
Oh, woo!
Perfect.
Hey, real quick, Merc, Onyx's cam isn't working.
Oh, because I had to re-enter
Oh,
the
did
room.
back
You might
out
have
of
to do the
PTO?
stream.
Yeah, good catch. Let me
Yeah.
grab it real quick. That should be super easy for me. You guys can continue. I'll grab the link. Thanks for the heads up.
Yeah. So, okay. Great. We've worked that out. The code word, if you feel a little wolfy, is howling.
You do realize I don't remember any of this, right?
Well, I just filled you in. I mean, there's not much. I mean, I can give you the full rundown. You turn into a wolf. You ate somebody, and then you ate a horse. Ew. And then
I am kind of full.
you tried to eat Ilo. That was rough.
I kind of perk up a little bit at that and kind of glance over to her, see if she's appears to be okay.
Oh, she.
Just a pile of slumped metal. Just completely out.
She looks great to me. I healed her.
Still, me being me, I'm looking at you like, how bad was she?
Well, she wears all that armor, so I didn't get a great look at her. But you did grab her by the neck and then eat her face. And I healed her.
I ate her face.
Well, I don't think you swallowed it, clearly, because it's still there. But, yeah, you tried. Yeah, you know?
Do it again. Rawr.
Meow.
Yeah, so you just grabbed her up like that by the neck and then bit down on her face and she started spurting blood out of the side of your mouth. So I healed. That's how I got this. And she points to her burns.
You know, I hardly noticed those. It's...
Yeah, I think they're gonna make a nice collection of my scars. But look, and then she points to her hand. You see this? And there's like there's like the scars that were there before when you first met her, but compared, it looks like the burn just kind of like tapers into this. Ilo healed this for me. Look at that. Smooth as butter. Incredible. She did a really good job.
I guess I owe you a thank you.
For what? Oh, for her. Yeah, no big deal. It didn't cost me anything much. She looks down at her burns again.
Well, I thank you for healing her, and thank you for giving her more pain than I gave her, so she can be mad at you, not me.
I don't think she even felt it, to be honest with you. You kind of threw her at somebody too. You ever seen a dog with a squeaky toy when he just and then you did that, but you threw her at a person. Rough. Anyways, sounds like you had a bad night, buddy.
So I was like, y'all had a bad night.
I had a great night. I got to hit you in the side of the head with a guiding bolt. Yeah, it was right here.
Must have not hit hard.
I think it hit pretty hard. I'm just saying you weren't scary at all. I wasn't even worried about it. Not for a single second. She kind of look around.
I kind of look defeated at that point. Like, at least if I was gonna do it, It'd be scary, but she's like, when she said that, I was like, oh.
Okay, once I see him looks at it, I'll be like, I'm just fucking with you, man. You were actually very terrifying, okay? And the drooling thing, yikes. You know, it was a lot of claws and a lot of hot breath and just I didn't enjoy it. I'd prefer if you didn't do it again until you can. I mean, like if you could do it again and control it so that you could kill people we want to
And
kill. That'd be great.
while we're talking, I'm kind of just running my hand over the broken. Wait a minute, I don't have it on, do I?
I don't know. Did you put it back on?
I don't think they're mended yet. So I guess I didn't.
No,
No,
I guess no.
No, I mended it at the end of our last session.
Yeah, she mended the clasps because it was the clasps that were primarily broken on the armor. Like, none of the armor was actually really like damage. It was mostly like the clasp that like secured it together, like, where you put it on that had been like snapped clean off.
Yeah, I don't remember if I said I put it back on after it was mended or not, but I'm assuming that if it was ready, that I did. So I'm just kind of, while we're talking, just since I failed that, you don't know that, but I know something's going on.
Yeah, so it was terrifying, and I'd prefer if you didn't do it again, because I mean, like, real talk, you could have killed all of us. Also, I'm gonna break real fast. Michael, I'm wearing half a manicure because these things are a bitch and a half to deal with, okay? I can't, I mean, other than picking my nose, where it would be incredibly efficient, terrible. I need a typing hand.
You're giving Onyx flashbacks.
Sorry.
When was the last time you...
Wait, did I pick my nose on stream?
No, the I'm breaking here.
Oh, I'm
Oh!
breaking.
Okay. Whew. Thank God. All right. Well, this is all right.
He's like, oh,
You know, look, at least you didn't eat it.
that's an improvement. Yeah.
I hear it's a lot of protein.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Yeah, I would like look around over my shoulders again, make sure nothing invisible's shown up. Perfect. All right. Well,
How long
I'm
does it
gonna
last?
An hour.
An hour. Okay.
I'm gonna, I guess, just walk around if you need anything. Bark.
Huh.
And yeah, then I just start like kind of walking around the camp, watching everyone.
Do you look at me?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm laid on my side, and you would just be staring off into the abyss.
Like eyes open and glowing.
Oh yeah.
Like you're transing.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Yeah, she'd just kind of look at you for a second. Wave her hand in front of your face.
There's been no response.
I knew that bitch was a half elf. Start walking around. Yeah.
And then from me, you would just hear deep snores from inside of like a metal fucking container.
Like an echo chamber.
I tried.
You did good. I can't imagine how bad you're sweating in that thing.
We got 2 hours to go minimum.
It'll go back on. I need a break.
Me too.
Yeah. I'd paint my whole body, but I would not wear one of those masks.
Well, it's that like sticky rubber.
Yeah.
So with its own, it's just
You're all sweating, and then like you breathe, and it's just hot air right in your face.
Alright, cool. Well, the rest of your guys' watch goes by uneventfully, other than hearing some small wildlife and just kind of birds and stuff out in the trees as it's starting to get towards that early morning daybreak. The rest of you guys' watch goes by uneventfully. Before we get to the last 2 hours of the watch, we will take a quick break so everybody can kind of stretch their arms, stretch their legs, remove their masks and wigs if they need a little bit of an itch break, scratch break, so on and so forth. So we'll be back in about 5-10 minutes. If I can click the button correctly.
bye.
Pull the lever, Kronk.
All right, welcome back, everybody. We have returned. Legs have been stretched, snacks have been had, potty breaks have also been had. Probably.
Not for me, a long cloak.
So is it tough? Tough for you?
Yeah.
All right. Before we get back into it, I'm going to go ahead and catch up on some
It's tougher in armor.
activity things. Emerald Bug Baron, Tales of Winternacht, Saga and Fables, Briars Abound. Thank you guys all so much for the follow. Did Big Dungeon Energy and Tales of Winternacht. Again, thank you guys all so much for the raids again. So we will go ahead and jump back into it. Vierna, you and Alon's watch is concluded. There's 2 hours left in a long rest sequence. Who are you going to wake up for the last little bitty bit of it?
I would just kind of walk over and kick at Alon's foot, like lightly kick at her foot. Or Isla. Yeah, sorry.
Let me go ahead and change. Let's see. Am I still quiet? I've got my mic almost all the way up. Test 11, 17.
You sound normal to me.
You
Yeah,
sound
in here,
normal
but
in
it's
here,
in
nothing on the
here.
stream.
Quiet on the
Oh.
stream. Should I just eat the mic? No one wants to
Yes.
see that. No, because that's the screenshot I'm not letting ever be passed around. I don't fucking trust any of you people.
With those ears? No, go for it,
I
Mark.
don't hate them. Any hoozle,
Hate the party.
as I question the friends that I've made over the course of my many years as an adult. Who are you two waking up as? I am not doing it. Don't be an instigator. You guys suck. Who are you waking up for your watch?
Isla. I'm gonna walk over and kick at Isla's foot. Hey, Isla.
Just gonna grunt loudly and not move.
Hey, glad to see you're waking up so well. Happy for you. I feel like you slept well. Certainly kept the rest of us awake. Made my time on watch easy. Definitely couldn't have fallen back asleep with that snoring. Anyways, it's your turn. I'm gonna go take a power nap.
Just gonna sit there unmoving for a couple minutes and then slowly clang my way to my feet.
The whole time that the couple minutes that it takes her to stand up, Vierna's just gonna be standing there staring at her like, okay, yeah. You getting up? Yeah? Okay. Good. And then as soon as she's up, I'm just going to go back to my tree.
All right, Milo, you can go ahead and give me a perception check. Are you waking anybody else to join you on watch? I think everyone actually has gone, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, because there's
Even
7 of
us,
us. We
yeah.
did 2, 2, 2, and 1.
Math. Even though probably half of you could have done 4 hours at a time, but you bunch of
Fuck 'em.
elves. Yeah, you can go ahead and
Fuck
give me
'em.
your perception check for your watch. Nine.
Wonderful.
You guys are killing it.
Can you fix the rolls?
Mine were great.
I tried to turn it back on, but Roll20's like, these guys don't deserve it.
It shows.
All right. Anything in particular you're doing during your watch, or just kind of meandering aimlessly? You're muted.
Is Alon
Maggie.
awake with me?
Mm-hmm.
But
Yes.
I'm probably gonna be talking to him. Like you really should have listened to me.
You talking to Merc? You talking to me?
Talking to you.
About what?
Actually going and getting that thing checked out.
I literally just went with you to
You
get that
fought
thing
me
checked out.
for forever on it. I don't know why you had to be so stubborn.
How do you feel?
I feel like shit.
Yeah, her healing kind of sucks.
Well, it didn't help that somebody tried to bite my head off. Literally.
She said it was the face, not really the full head.
Your whole head, or whole mouth was around my head.
Well, I failed. Like, it's got to be.
Not from lack of
Positive.
trying. You only failed because I was wearing a metal helmet. So extra.
It's aggressive.
I don't know what to say. I don't remember any of it.
I don't know what to say either. What do we do? One shapeshifter wasn't enough. Now we have to have another one.
Yeah, you always, gotta one up you,
No, I think I still got you beat.
It's debatable. But look, I don't know. I did what you asked me to do. I may have been disgruntled the whole time doing it, but I always went.
Have you tried talking with your god yet?
No. But it appears that I couldn't even heal.
You know, losing access to your powers is not a good thing. That's a really bad sign. And I don't remember them saying anything about a temple to Helm in Blackrock either.
I don't think so.
America, I'm gonna try to remember. I think it was Sylvanas.
Yeah, Sylvanas was the place that you guys went to, and it was not Helm. It was, I can't remember which one it was exactly, but it was not Helm. I'm trying to
To answer your question, no, I don't think Helm was one of them.
No, I know Helm was one. I can't remember what I said was the one that was in the upper part of the city. I have it written down somewhere, but it was not Helm.
You're gonna have to try to contact him on your own then.
Well, just more information will come up. Like I said, I don't exactly know what's going on at the moment. Wouldn't even know what to ask for at the moment. I don't know what I did.
Well, you know your oath.
Right.
Was attacking me a break of your oath?
I mean, technically.
There's got to be something in your tenets that explains how to show penance for something, for breaking an oath. There has to be something.
There might be, but nothing I've really ever had to look into before. So
Maybe you should relax. Do you still have your book? Or is it back in the... It's probably back in the inn.
yeah, I
isn't it?
don't have anything here.
That's something we got to look into. And probably sooner than later.
Well, we'll look into it as soon as I get the opportunity.
Are you rested? You still feel tired?
I felt exhausted for days. But no, I'm not tired.
Well, I guess that means you're not in any immediate danger. That's one good sign, at least. I don't know much about this affliction. I'm gonna have to find some books. I assume they have a library in a city this big.
I would assume so. But
Just gonna sigh real loud. Just be like, should probably pay attention to watch. I just need some time to breathe. I'm just gonna get up and walk around the camp.
I just kind of sit back down against the tree.
Okay. So with your rolls, Ilo, you kind of pace around the camp. That's kind of a little bit. Your attention kind of grabbed by the events of the day, not really paying. You're paying enough attention to know if something were to sneak up on you guys and something were to happen.
Well,
but
I do still have my alarm spell.
correct, yeah. So you're not like. So you're more like kind of lackadaisical about it, just because you know that if something were to enter the premises, you'd be alerted to it. But you don't really hear or see anything. There's really not any noise coming from the forest. It's kind of the early hours of the morning, so you're starting to get a little bit of those like bird chirps as the sun's starting to kind of rise over the horizon as the daylight kind of starts to trickle down through the trees, but nothing really else that you notice. Same goes for you as well, Alon. Not really anything that you notice particularly. You kind of very distantly start to hear the clamor of the city as people are starting to kind of wake up. It doesn't sound anything different than like the normal hustle and bustle of a city kind of starting to wake up for the morning, but you do kind of hear it off in the distance.
When time rolls around for everybody to wake up, I'm gonna grab my my spear and my shield and just start banging them together.
I didn't get no sleep because of y'all.
You
Y'all
ain't
not
got
getting
no sleep
sleep
'cause
'cause
of
of
me.
me.
Exactly.
Jesus.
That's the exact thing I was imagining.
So it will be about 7 o'clock-ish in the morning when you guys are all woken up by the very loud din of metal on metal clamoring together.
Oh my god. Somebody take that from her.
Oh,
I'm gonna be standing directly over here while I'm doing
I'm gonna reach up and try and swat at the fucking shield, see if I can knock it out of her hand. I don't even know what I would need to roll for that. Strength?
I'd say roll acrobatics against each other.
Oh,
Yes.
Oof. Fiona gets a 20 and Ilo gets a 9 on the acrobatics. So Fiona, you, with astounding speed, manage to kind of reach up your hand and just like swack and just barely hit the tip of the spears. It kind of like tumbles out of Ilo's hands and just kind of falls into the dirt. Doesn't really go very far because you weren't trying to really like smack the
No,
place out.
I just
enough
wanted to
try
knock
like,
it straight to
smack
the
it.
ground.
Just jump there.
Thanks for
Go.
hitting the snooze.
Like a bat. You hit the snooze.
Yeah, I just kind of look up at her. Shh. And I would reach down and grab. What did I grab? Did I get the shield or the spear?
Spear.
I grab the spear and hand it back to her. Kind of glare at her a little bit.
just stare at you through my helmet visor. So I slowly reach out, take the spear.
she gonna start banging again. Watch.
She like moves over 2 feet. I didn't get no sleep. Yeah.
She's gonna wait 9 minutes before she starts doing it again.
perfect.
Oh my. Yeah. I would get up and just kind of like look over my burns and see that they were pretty mostly good.
Yeah, you feel a lot better. You still feel a little bit exhausted, but the burns have got healed over themselves, just leaving like their typical like slight scarring that they usually do with your, self-healing and general appearance. But yeah, overall you feel much better. Still a bit tired, but kind of exhausted. Long day, but feel much better.
I would begrudgingly be woken up by the alarm clock and just kind of lay there and just open my eyes, already annoyed with the day, and then just sit up.
Yeah, I don't know what you've done.
You're muted, Justice.
I feel blurring in that.
What?
Of how you wake up.
Begrudgingly?
Oh, begrudgingly, yeah.
Already hating
had it
today.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how I wake up every morning. I know the feeling well.
That would be the blurring part he was talking about.
No, I'm just a good method actor.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
Vagar would wake up and whatnot and look around. Do we see the walls from where we are? I know you said the camp was like moved, but
Yeah, you guys are a decent chunk into the tree line, so you can't really see anything too at the moment now.
It's got to be close enough we can hear the city, though.
Yeah, you guys are still pretty close, just not enough to see like anything from where you're at currently.
Just gonna be a little extra loud. Just be like, all right, we need to get back into the city. Get up.
Yeah. Okay. How are we gonna... Does everyone have their papers on them?
They didn't keep our papers, right? They just checked them.
Yeah, they checked and gave them back. Made
Just
little
didn't know
marks
if,
on
like,
them and
put
gave them
them
back.
in the tavern or inn we were at.
I'd imagine those you probably kept on your person regardless.
Okay.
Vierna, what was that temple called that you were talking about last time we were in the city? This is out of character.
Elistray.
Okay. I would look around with where we're at. Would I see the abandoned temple anywhere?
No, it's just pretty much woods.
Okay.
I thought he said that temple was a couple days away.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. I didn't know where we got snapped to, though.
2 days away.
Here, the city.
Okay, so I guess we're just gonna go back to the city, get some food when we get back to the inn.
Vagar walks over to Alon. You need help?
What you mean?
Well, I mean, you don't look great. I don't know. Are you throw your arm over my shoulder? You want me to carry you? What?
So Vagar, as you're talking to him and as you tell him that he doesn't look great, you guys all hear kind of from behind you.
Oh.
He smells even worse.
What the fuck?
Good morning, Benny.
Good morning. You guys look terrible.
Yeah. I feel great. I don't know.
Interesting night.
Morning, Benedict.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Vierna would kind of like eye over towards Zephia. And then look back at Benedict. Oh. Well, every time you show up, something interesting happens, so what's the deal, Benny? What you got?
Oh, no, just checking in on you, seeing how you're feeling today. He looks directly at you, Alon. Is expected.
Benedict,
Yes.
do you know much about werewolves?
A little here and there.
Do they... anything helpful you could tell us about them?
No.
Great. Can I trade you for anything helpful?
Ooh, what do you have to trade?
Sounds like we gave you a great story.
In both of you.
Yeah, both
Yeah,
of you guys'
we're
audio
losing them.
started. Give it a
Hello?
second. Yeah.
There you
Yeah,
go.
you're good now.
Test.
Yeah.
Yep.
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 It's been a very little baby hiccup. It's pretty good though. It's been doing real good.
You like stories, right, Benedict?
I love stories.
That sounds like we gave you a great story last night.
And that's why I saved you from the guards. I could have watched you get arrested. That would have been even more fun, but I figured, what the
That's
hell.
true. You did do that. What kind of story would you like to hear?
Traumatizing.
Oh my god.
We're talking
you see your
childhood
eyes light up?
trauma or discuss it with a therapist later trauma?
Dealer's choice.
At the time she lost her virginity.
I killed that guy.
Hate him.
Wonder how many men she's killed after she's left with him.
Then you just hear hobbits. What in the world?
Oh, gosh. Fuck. No, I wouldn't consider that traumatizing. Oh, okay. So, there was, I used to be a cleric of Loth. I feel like that's important backstory here.
Mm.
Do you know how you become a cleric of Loth?
Vaguely.
Okay. It's a lot of training, years of training. I was picked up when I was 11. Well, I was more so given. My mom didn't really feel like being a parent anymore. Donated me.
Oh.
The giving
nice of
sort,
her.
you know? Yeah. They don't teach you how to heal by just waiting until someone needs assistance.
Mm.
They do make you need assistance.
I have heard that, yes.
Mm.
Very nice people.
Started with sheep. They would just have us torture them and then mend them, but sheep are much easier than humanoids. Skin is thicker, binds well together. And so eventually, they just start beating you.
Mm.
And then they lock you in a cell. And you have until the next time that they come back to have healed yourself. And so I haven't put my armor back on or anything since we just woke up. And so that is how I got this. And she'd turn around and pull up the back of her shirt, and the entirety of her back looks like she's been whipped, slashed, knives dragged across it. Just the heaviest concentration of scars on Vienna's back. And I think I did a pretty good job, all things considered. But that's about as traumatizing as I feel could warrant anything about a werewolf.
But yes, being tortured at a young age might be considered traumatizing for most people.
For some. For some.
Yeah, for some.
Right. Anyways, is that good enough?
Let me take a look. And he kind of disappears from your view, and then all of a sudden, Aelon, he's on top of your head. Kind of wraps his head around, kind of to look at you in the face. Swings around and kind of gets the other way. Interesting. Kind of goes up, kind of comes up under one of your arms and just looking at the emblem on your chest that's cracked. Ooh, very interesting. Upset with your deity, are we? He kind of scurries around back behind onto your back. and then kind of poofs back up onto the tree across from you where he was sitting beforehand. This is very interesting. I know a thing or two about werewolves, but this is different. I can't quite put my nose on it. It's not an usual case of lycanthropy. They typically have no control. It happens in the full moon and all that. But this is... And looks at you again, Elon. Very different.
Different as in he could control it?
I'm unsure. I've never seen this before. There's been rumors amongst some of the celestial of us. There's been people experimenting, and this may be one of those experiments. But I'm unsure as of right now. I might have to take a look into that and get back to you.
Perfect. You know how to reach us.
Yes, you're very easy to follow.
Yeah.
You just follow the chaos.
Hey,
Yes.
could you just bamf us back into Blackrock?
Unfortunately not, no. There's a lot of eyes at the moment. It's a little bit of a lockdown while they investigate the murder.
They're in a lockdown?
A little bit, yes. Apparently whoever died was of some standing in the city.
Oh,
Apparently
shit.
this was the owner of the Twisted Tree Trunk.
Perfect.
And you guys would recall the very large tavern that you had passed when you first walked into the city and had a sign that labeled it as the Twisted Tree Trunk.
It's a tavern, you said?
Yeah, it's like the big central one that's right in like the town square.
Great. 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 Elon's taking out his competition. Great. Wait, they're gonna know. They're gonna know.
They're gonna gnome.
Oh god, I hate it here so much. Oh,
So-
man.
Benedict, what? When you say lockdown, like, is it like
No one in.
lockdown, or is it like kind of just
I guess
lockdown?
pseudo lockdown. Like if you're going to travel anywhere, you need an armed escort. They've called in all of the guard shifts. Apparently, they're everywhere. Most of them seem to be relatively incompetent, though.
Can people still get
are they-
into the city?
Yes, you can still get in. There are a lot of guards at the front, though. I did a little bit of sniffing around just out of my own curiosity. None of you were mentioned per se, but who's to know what they know?
Perfect.
Are the guards wearing this? And then he pulls out that old uniform, like that would look like the old one.
bandit's one?
from the-
The bandit.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, gotcha. No, they're just wearing the
Oh.
usual garb.
Okay.
But I'm sure if they're convincing enough story, you should probably be able to get past them.
Benedict. That
Yes.
reminds me. We visited your friend.
Oh yes, you spoke to Word. That's correct.
Yes. He's looking for you.
Yes, we've connected.
Perfect.
Well, I'm glad we did our job.
So thank you for delivering those items, by the way. I know you could have kept them, but you didn't, because that would have been very stupid of you.
Why?
Because you told me you would return them.
Oh, we always keep our
Yes.
word.
I see what you did there.
Right.
Good one. He could, his name's
Yeah.
Word. Yeah.
And just looks at his Zalraxis. So, Benny, do you
I
know
look
another
back
way
at-
in the wall? You know, like, you don't have to, like, you know, and we're there, but a tunnel, you know, something.
I'm sure you could dig a tunnel. It might take several years.
It's not what I was talking about, Cat. Like, you know, a sewer tunnel or something.
Tunnel
that.
already made.
Let's just walk in through the front gate.
I mean,
We
if
don't
you would
need
like to, like I
break
said,
through shit.
they're on high alert, so they might notice you trying to break in through the shitters.
Oh, okay.
Also, Also,
Yes.
I would not be going in through the shitters.
We can just walk through the front gate.
Sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that
Go
sounds
ahead.
great.
Yep. We'll do it.
And- Okay.
Just act like we don't have anything to hide.
But we are hiding something.
Oh, you are in for quite a shit. This is gonna be
All right.
great today. I can tell.
I
Vagar,
can't wait for Vega to get questioned.
Vagar, we're gonna let Sever do the talking. Okay.
Sure. Yeah.
Sever, can you clean up my clothes, please?
Yeah.
Say it.
Can you clean this rag while you're at it? And then you're gonna just hold it.
I'd look over to Vagar and cast Prestidigitation.
Perfect.
One day.
Thank you.
One day.
Can one of you do it on my clothes, please?
Yeah. Yeah. So I will cast Prestidigitation and
Nailed it.
Okay, show off.
Hooked on phonics is working.
I would
Short
also,
presto.
after cleaning Vagar's shit rag, I would also look to everybody else in the group and see
Shots
if
fired.
they had anything that needed to be cleaned. Like if any of their armor or anything was like dirty, blood on it,
Blood.
stuff like that.
Are you gonna like look us up and down, or like what are you doing?
Yeah, I'd imagine we're kind of in a circle around Benedict. I'm just kind of like looking around everybody to make sure that there's no blood or obvious, markings from the fight.
Do I have anything on me? Blood was?
No, because your armor was picked up already. I would assume they would have
Well, I
cleaned
meant
it
my
off.
person.
But in person, no. In your person, no. You were. Can we revert back to your humanoid form? You were pretty much cleaned up, minus the puke that was prestidigitized.
Thank God for that.
Forgot about that. Yeah.
You're welcome.
Sophia's gonna look at you and be like, "If you're offering, go for it."
What would I see? Like, is there anything specifically that is out of sorts?
Yeah, she's just totally disheveled. I
Okay.
think out of everyone in the party, she has not had the prestidigitation done ever.
So yeah, I would kind
Ain't
of
washed
just
your
like
ass in a week. Do it.
I would just focus on Zephia and cast it.
What'd you cast?
A spell. It's a mystery.
It's a mystery.
And all of a sudden, all of our clothes are just clean, like they're
Fireball. I mean, no, yeah.
Fireball.
Not what I was expecting,
brand new. Yeah, they're all burnt off now, so
but they're clean.
they
All
are
right.
clean.
Well, everyone looks great. Let's start heading in.
oh, hold on. You're us. We don't look right.
Yes.
Well, it sounds
Yeah.
like you guys have this under control. I'm sure I'll see you soon.
Okay, bye, Benny. We love you.
Oh,
We don't. By
Word.
right, anyway.
Word mentioned a reward for finding you. Do we pick that up from him, or
He's indisposed at the moment, but he should be returning to town soon, and I'm sure he would pay you at that point.
okay?
Okay.
Sounds good.
Ta-ta. And he kind of just disappears, kind of like Misty's whoosh, fades off into the distance. Whoosh.
Bye, Benny.
Are we all gonna pretend like he actually leaves?
Yeah.
Is this a
Okay.
fake hang up?
No, you hang up first.
Okay. Sever, me first or you?
You.
Okay, do it. Shoot, just kind of sit on a log in front of you.
All right. D20 plus your proficiency modifier, sir. See how his makeup goes. Your proficiency modifier is still at 3, I believe, for you guys.
It
right?
is, yeah. Proficiency bonus, yeah, +3.
Nice. 18
Plus
plus
3.
3, 21. Yeah, you flawlessly apply whatever makeup you decide to put on. Whether that be very effective stage makeup or a clown mask, whatever you choose.
No,
Whatever-
it would be to make her look like the passport we claim, like that she's human.
Gotcha, yeah.
Well, let's
Like-
hope that the return favor
Right.
is just as good.
Straight down to fucking every detail. mine is gonna probably spell.
Okay. Are you putting your? Do you put your O's more on, or does Vierna assist?
No, I would.
I am gonna cast guidance on him.
Oh, good call. Good call.
That's a plus D4
Yep.
to whatever you roll.
Okay.
She says guidance, but it was really guiding bolt.
Imagine.
Smack in the head.
I don't even need it.
Damn.
Another
Sheesh. Yeah, yours looks for somehow even better.
Actually, they're exactly the same.
Well, no,
No,
because he would
he's
have
got a D4.
he would have had
I
guidance.
got one
Oh.
deal.
Minimum,
here,
he would have had a 19.
here, let me see. Woo!
22.
Flawless stage makeup.
We look fucking great.
Indiscernible.
Actually, you know what?
What a good excuse to take the wig off. Yeah,
I
you
can't
look
take
like
mine off.
you look like an aspiring young gentleman.
Thank you.
Yeah, but you guys are all makeuped and good to go.
With
and
my eyebrows on
disguised.
fleek.
They are always on fleek. You gotta give me the name of your eyebrow girl. Mine are bushy and untamed, and now full of face paint. Anyways,
All right, everybody ready?
Good.
I'm just gonna be like, if anyone needs to disappear, not in a bad way, just temporarily,
that sounded threatening.
I could do
Are
that.
you threatening to murder somebody?
Murder me. I mean, what?
What?
No, just from sight.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh,
Is that what they're
Shame.
calling it nowadays?
yeah.
Oh,
I
Does anybody? Oh yeah, no, you're good. Everybody, we all walked in. The rest of us walked in normal. So.
Yeah, because you guys are all just wearing the same clothes and everything that you guys are wearing during the event while you guys are there. So
Yeah, for what it's worth, I can do the same. So
Okay.
just so you're aware.
All right. Well, let's start our trek back.
Okay.
all right. So overall, it takes you guys about 30 minutes. The first 5 minutes is just kind of traipsing through the woods until you come out onto the kind of the grassy side of the road, and you can see at this point, once you emerge from the trees, you can see the city. You can see that your guys are more or less at kind of like that T intersection when you guys first turned into Blackrock when you came here the other day. And then from there, it's about another like 20 or so minute walk from the path you're on down to the front gates. As you guys are starting to get closer to the gate, you do see that there are quite a few guards, a lot more than usual, out patrolling the top of the wall. They look very much more on alert. They're kind of looking over the tops of the wall, pacing back and forth, as well as there is 6 guards stationed at the entrance to the gate as opposed to the 4 that were there previously. And there is one solitary cart that looks to be parked at the front gate that is currently closed. So you guys are about 20 minutes out as you guys are starting to approach down the road.
Where's Zephia right now?
Leading.
You're gonna kind of get up to her. So,
Hi.
you like half elf or a full elf?
Why?
I saw you trancing. Just curious.
Okay. You're watching me?
I was on watch.
That's kind of my job.
It
Yeah,
took
but
that a
aren't you
little
supposed
too
to-
literally.
Eye in the sky.
You're not supposed to be watching me though.
I was watching everyone, but
Okay.
you specifically, I noticed you trancing. So, she kind of like looks at your ears. Half elf or full?
Half.
What kind?
Drail.
Not the kind that everyone likes, that's for sure.
Mm.
How close am I? Can I hear them?
I don't know. How far do you think you are behind? Because they're standing up in the very front.
Normally, Zephia runs like 30 feet ahead, and I'm
Yeah.
just talking normal, so.
I'm just
Probably
walking with Vagar back there.
Okay. Yeah, it's probably not if they're trying to. I'm assuming they're probably keeping their voices down for a conversation like that, so.
Mom or dad?
Oh my god.
Listen,
Why is
both
this
mine are
important?
drow. I just want to know. I mean, I don't have to ask them. Look at them. Changing hair every day. Can you imagine?
Yeah, my
How do you
mother
match an
would.
outfit to that? There's nothing that matches blue, green, red, and orange. Ridiculous. It's your mom?
At least we
Yeah.
ain't ugly.
Well, twins.
Yay!
This is good. I feel good about this.
Why though?
Awkwardly look around. I don't know. I just feel I know you better a little bit now. You're always so quiet and just kind of around.
Yeah, well, if you needed to survive, you kind of had to be quiet.
Listen, I have been in plenty of situations where I needed to survive.
I can tell.
No, yeah, well, I don't think any of these would have killed me, but they were just for my broodmother's fun. But I don't know. It's just nice to have another drow. Your secret's safe with me. I won't tell anyone if you don't want them to know.
That would be a good idea. Yeah, keep that to yourself.
We know.
Okay. Okay.
Thanks.
Twins. Then she just kind of like walked back over to the group.
So I like look over at Vagar. Did I kick your ass?
No, I leashed you, and then I put shackles on your ankles, and then I tried to feed a good puppy.
What?
I
That
did.
sums that up.
He got you tied with a rope, and then he shackled you, and he tried to feed you the horse that you were eating.
But then he proceeded to beat you over the head with it. So
The leg,
I
yeah.
listen-
You know, nobody really-
Did he actually hit me with the leg?
No, he tried to throw it. He tried to
No.
like strip the meat off
Oh,
and
yeah,
drop it and
that's
just
right.
using
Okay,
his great
I
axe on
remember.
you. He did feed
That's
you
right.
rations like puppy treats, though.
Yeah, he stuffed jerky in your mouth before you threw it up.
Yeah, he gave you scuba.
Oh, is that
fly.
what I puked?
And I look back at Zalraxis and them as they're saying this. Well, listen, there's a fine line, okay? That was doggy. This is Alon. Different. This is friend. That was bad. I didn't even bring out the real guns. And then I kind of like look at Zalraxis.
I forgot about that.
I'll never forget.
Yeah, listen, Vagar. I think it would be best if you keep that away for the time being.
Trust me, we're all good. We're just walking. We're gonna get some beer. See
Oh,
them guards
careful,
up there.
careful.
Oh,
You're throwing
shit.
that thing around.
We're gonna go walk that way. That way. But no, seriously, we need to get our story straight before we get up there and talk. What do we all like? He's the owner of the beer and wine thing. What?
We're just gonna be like, we are not gonna be talking.
I would
I'm
actually
gonna say some shit, and you're not
I
gonna
would- I
stop
would
me.
Tell
There's
everybody.
no way that you should say a single word.
Hey, hold on, stop quick. Do we know for sure that they don't keep a log of who comes in and who leaves? Because we were in there when they checked us in, but
Did
we
you
never
like yell
left.
"stop quick" loud enough for me and Zephyr
Yeah.
to hear you? Oh,
Yeah,
I was
like,
walking
it
back
was-
to the group. I would have heard you.
It was meant for everybody to just stop and think about this.
They didn't mark down anybody who came in. All they
Okay.
did was check your papers.
Okay,
Can I-
I just wanted to make sure because be a little suspicious if we all came in and then we were coming back in but never left.
Can I like roll history to see if I remember seeing anyone write down anything or?
Yeah, go and give me a history check.
I do
Is that
remember
for
that guy had a book.
Others?
That's for anybody that's like in the conversation that wants to try to roll to see if you remember.
Don't worry about it.
Well, I mean, here's the thing. I don't remember too much, but if there was a lot of crazy stuff, wouldn't it kind of make sense that people fled?
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
we
true.
could go with that. If they asked, we could say we heard some commotion, we heard somebody scream, and we all took off for our safety.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I don't think they're gonna believe that, guys. Do you think they think that I need to be safe?
Well, how about this? How about this? We'll say that I ran away, and you, being the strong giant protector you are, came
No.
for me.
It's
No.
a bad story because there'd
Yeah.
be guards there at all times seeing people come and go.
I got an idea. How about we just let short one talk, and then kind of points to Ilo. and we just whatever he says, we're just like,
Okay, okay. I would like to vote against that. Respectfully, Ilo is not.
Mentally
doesn't-
sound.
She doesn't seem like the type that lies a lot. She seems like the brutally honest type.
oh, you're
Yeah.
right.
Sever.
Points to Zalraxis. He's good at it.
What do you
Got him.
mean I'm good at it?
I think we
That-
should. I think we should let Sever do it because
No. Hold on,
salesman
Bjorn.
by trade.
Without
Oh,
saying a
hold
word, I
on.
just kind of finger gun at Zalraxis, but
Did you
What
guys
do you
like
mean,
stop
Vagar?
like walking, or are you talking and walking?
We
We
stopped.
Yeah, we're stopped. Vagar, what do you mean?
That's a great idea, Vieira. I think we should let Sever talk.
No. Let's hash this out.
You lied to my face.
About what?
I don't know that you want to hash this out right now, but
How far away are we from the gate?
Give me a perception check, Zephyr.
Okay.
You guys are about 10 minutes away from the gate. But actually, probably closer to 5. You guys are pretty close. Yeah, you're looking around, Zephyr. You're noticing that some of the guards on top of the wall are starting to take notice of the group of 7 people that have stopped in the middle of the road.
Guys,
Yeah, but they're
Why
all standing
not?
there like Spider-Man, just like pointing at each other.
can we not do this right now? We're a little close.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
we're just taking a break.
I have
Right.
no
Anyway, Vagar.
Okay.
Right.
Okay. Can we take this break when we get inside the gates?
I have
Yes,
a really
please.
crazy idea.
Okay. What's your idea?
Actually, you know what? No.
Yeah.
Probably not a good idea.
Perfect.
I was
Love
gonna
that.
say tell them the truth, and
No.
make it. Why? Do you think they're gonna believe that? They're gonna be like, "Oh, what the fuck? This guy's full of shit. He's drunk off his ass."
Yeah, I don't
Let's
feel like
not
being
risk it.
interrogated.
Yeah. Let's not risk it.
I'm not worried about it.
I want to see Vagar interrogated.
I do not. Do you want to see
I
all of us
would
in
like to
jail?
see that as well.
That was completely OC. But
Oh.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
would
Well, on an
love-
OOC level, do you want to see all of us in jail?
Vagar be like, I killed Puppy!
Yeah.
I think.
No,
we
but
should
seriously,
let-
guys, those guards, and they're kind of like,
Yeah. Okay, Sever, you're gonna do
So-
the talking. You're not gonna tell them the truth. We will hash out whatever differences we have inside the gates.
Okay, what story are we going with?
Who says they're even gonna ask for a story?
It's true.
Okay.
I think we should just wing
Let's
it.
just fucking go.
Yeah, and if they
Yeah.
do Sever, you just pull something out of your ass. Let's go.
It'll be fine. Yeah.
Yeah, just like your performance back into
All
Roar.
right, we go to the door.
Okay, as you guys are walking up closer, you do see that the cart that was in front, the doors of the main gates of the city do open up and they allow the cart through. But as you guys are walking up, you notice that there's a couple more guards that come in from the city to escort the cart further into the city. There's another 4 guards that pop up to escort this cart further into the city. And as it goes past the threshold into the main city square, you guys get a bit of a glimpse. You can't really see anybody on the streets, but you do see a pretty substantial amount of guards kind of pacing and walking around. And then the gates will shut behind the cart as it enters the city.
If the card is the thing of interest, can I guess I can investigate just from what I can see, however close I get, just any details about it?
Yeah, you can go give me a perception check or an investigation check, your choice.
Yeah, I'd like to do the same.
would I have noticed anything with my check?
With your check, you wouldn't notice anything. It was you noticed that it was a pretty small cart. There was only one person that was driving it. It just looked like it was just a kind of a normal cart for the most part.
Okay.
So we go here.
Damn, guys. a
Hey, yo,
copycat?
roll,
Wow.
buddies.
Everybody rolled a 17.
What are we doing?
Copy
for
paste.
Perception.
Yeah, either perception or investigation, dealer's choice.
Roll, buddies. Hey, yo.
Okay.
Everyone got that link for high rolls. Oh, Sever, you
So
didn't do it.
yeah, poor Sever with his 5. Not very perceptive. He's more sort of like focused on getting the story straight on what he's going to say to these people when he gets up to the gate. But for Alon and Zelraxis, you kind of notice the same thing that Zeph. You noticed that it just kind of seemed like a small cart that was being operated by one individual. Didn't look like it was particularly laden down to anything. Vierna, with your superior eyesight in this moment, you do notice that there was bags on the back of the cart that looked to be like bags of grain.
Okay. I would pass that information along. So I think the guy's just a grain merchant or maybe someone working for one of the meaderies.
Well, normally guards don't escort just grain, so that's just what brought my attention to it.
Yeah, well, from what I can tell, it's just grain. So unless they shoved some spears down into the bags that they're smuggling in.
Benedict did say that guards were escorting people.
That's true. He said that there was a lot of guards that were escorting people in and out because of the.
Were they the same bags that were in the barn? Did they look similar?
So there's like burlap sacks for the most part. Pretty common looking bag. Not really easy to determine like whether or not it was the same thing. Just a very commonly used kind of bag.
Is the Walmart bag you have at your house the same one that we had here?
Yes,
Does that
exact
answer your
same.
question?
Yeah, it just looked like pretty much a commonly used on a burlap sack used for any kind of goods transportation.
Okay, well let's just go and wing it. I wanna.
We go to the door.
Seems to be what we're good at.
All right, so as you guys walk up, again, there are 6 guards stationed at the front of the door. Where previously, when you guys had entered, there was the 4 there, where 2 of them were kind of up and inspecting people and checking identification, and the other 2 seemed to kind of be like, kind of lazily like lounging around the guardhouse. All 6 of these guards are up and alert and very kind of noticeably looking around and paying attention to their surroundings much more than you have noticed previously. As you guys kind of walk up to it, who is going to be in the lead? Is it going to be you, Sever?
I guess so.
Okay.
I'm gonna be near Sever.
Same.
I'm gonna
I'm not.
I'm gonna cast guidance on Sever as he walks up.
Okay. All right. So as you guys walk up to the gate, the 2 of the
Sever,
guards will kind of like come from one from either side will kind of come up in front of you and kind of stop your progress as you guys are about 10, 15 feet away from the front of the gate. Halt. What's your business here?
Oh, and he's gonna pull into his jacket and show his papers. We are with what was the name of the little people and their thing and their cart? What was the name? Anybody?
Darren.
I'm sorry. What's a
One of
Darren, are you
the
talking
meat,
about the cook
one of the
with
meat vendors in
the
there.
meat?
We have steak in there.
were you guys were in here the previous evening?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would show him my armband, or is it like?
Yeah. Button.
Oh yeah.
You guys
Yeah.
all have
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
pins.
That's
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
The pin.
Show him my
yeah.
pin.
How? If you guys were in there last, how did you get out?
Well, we walked out.
Yeah, we just walked out like
Yeah,
early on.
Actually,
in
we
the day.
kind of ran.
Yeah.
You ran out. So you were here the evening.
We power walked. Well, not in the evening. No, it was like before nightfall, I think.
And
Or
he kind of looks back and motions for 2 of the other guards to come up and kind of start flanking you guys on the other side. What exactly did you end up leaving the evening?
when?
Basically, we heard a ton of screaming, and I don't know if you have the same thought process as me, but a bunch of screaming in a city usually means something bad's happening. Could have been a fire. Like, do I want to be trapped inside there with a giant fire going on? No. Speaking of which, what did happen? What was all the screaming for?
Both of the 2 of you roll persuasion. Both Sever and Ilo.
I didn't even say anything.
You could have walked up, didn't you? Oh,
No,
well, I
we
mean,
just-
yes. No, well, then just Isla. Then, yeah, I think it was Isla that primarily was the guardian of that, the information. Then. Ooh.
You still have guidance. You still have
never mind,
guidance.
yeah. Roll me
Guidance,
1d4 on top of that.
guidance.
The 11 was what I was thinking about. It wasn't as good as.
Well, but he
13
still
was-
has
yeah.
guidance.
Okay, yeah.
16.
He kind of looks at your ID card.
Yeah, we came, we saw, we ran.
I see that you were stamped previously in the evening. Who did you say? He's looking at you, Sever. That you were with? The gnomes?
Yeah.
Merc, I don't remember what the name of it is.
Who?
What, did they
it's
have an
Darren.
actual name?
Yeah, the
Darren?
gnomes were named Darren.
No,
and
the company.
the company.
what-
there was
what-
no. You guys were
Yeah,
workshopping
you
it.
guys. Yeah,
Because
you
after
were
you bought 'em out.
Yeah. So the owner's name is Darren, and his short and fat wife. No, that wasn't it.
Delia.
Owner?
Delilah.
Owner.
Oh, that's right. You're
Oh,
owner. Part
well,
owner.
50%.
Well, you said
Yeah.
gnomes. Hold on. And he kind of motions over one of the guards, and one of the guards kind of whispers in his ear a little
Yeah.
bit. Uh huh. Oh,
It's like, hey, do you guys remember that stall that got really, really
The gnomes at the very end of the run.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's us.
us.
Yeah.
Us.
That was some of the best meat we've ever had.
We'll pass the message along.
And he's looking at your ID card, Sever. Yeah, I see you guys were here, and you guys checked in yesterday, the other day. I see you guys have the mark, little visitor's mark on here. Gives your IDs. Can I just see all you guys' their IDs real quick? And you guys said you ran out. Did you guys happen to see anything? We should probably have your question down at the...
we were wondering what was happening. We just started screaming and people
What
running
was
everywhere.
happening?
So
Way off, and
we just took the easiest route out.
We did get reports that there are a lot of people fled the city. From what we understand, it's kind of looks around. It's a little hush-hush at the moment, but apparently one of the very prominent tavern owners was brutally murdered.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Oh, that's terrible.
That's awful.
Yeah, it's interesting.
How?
The stall for the gnomes was actually right next to. You guys didn't happen to be down there.
No, you see, I was down the road. I was actually talking with the what is it, like your citizenship bureau or whatnot. I was actually in there. I had the paperwork, and I pull out the big sheaf of paperwork and stuff.
Ah, yes, yes.
I was down there.
You were.
Yeah. I was hoping to hang up. He was on my shoulders, and he was hanging things on his.
That was earlier in the day, Vagar. That was before the festival really kicked off.
He didn't tell us the time. He just said, "Were you down there?"
I'm gonna kind of lean in close to the guard and be like,
Fair enough.
he was incredibly drunk.
Jeez, I was hoping Darren set up, the things, the lights, and all.
Yeah,
this
you
other
were,
stuff.
you were, but he's talking about during the murder.
There was a murder. Ugh. Is everyone
Persuasion
okay?
or performance? Pick one.
Wait, did he know? Does he actually know there was?
I honestly don't know.
That might be an actual genuine surprise for Vago.
You guys walked over the body.
I guess performance. I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, it's either one. I mean, it's not gonna be a
Whichever
super
one's
high.
higher.
Guidance.
Guidance. Okay, roll a 1d4. That's actually pretty good performance from base, anyways.
Yeah, it's not bad.
All right, 1 second.
You're good. All right, 11 plus 2 for 13 total in performance. Yeah, no, that'll do. And the guard kind of like gets like a sullen face. Yes, there was a murder. Yeah. And you see the two guards that have been flanking you guys kind of like return back to their position, kind of at the front of the gate, kind of like you see the kind of the shoulders, like they seem a little less tense now, whereas before they kind of had some hand on some weapons, kind of like looking to reach, just prepared for trouble. They kind of look like they've calmed down, but yes, there was a murder inside the city last night. So if you guys are going back in, obviously you need to collect your the gnomes and all their goods in the tents. Everybody is just so you know, the city's in a bit of a lockdown at the moment while they're investigating. So if you guys saw anything, if you know anything, we would appreciate the heads up.
Yeah,
I
I really wish we did, but I do have one question.
Mm-hmm.
So you were asking about down towards where the gnomes were.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
That's about where our inn was at the time.
That's on the opposite
Are we,
side.
No, the inn was on the
Other
opposite side.
Other side.
Yeah, you guys are on the
Oh,
far left side of the. If you guys are looking at the map, you guys were over here, the very far left, where the
I
big red
see.
building.
Yeah, I see a dead horse.
Yeah.
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 Oh, right, yeah. I forgot to take this off the map. There we go.
Perfect.
Yeah, so you guys were over here on the left side of the city, and over here where the run is, you guys were. It was back in these trees that the body was found. So you guys was on the opposite side.
Okay. I have a question. You said that our tent was right by where the murder took place, right?
Yes, yeah, it was.
Did anyone
very
else
close.
get hurt, or are Darren and Delia okay?
They're still doing a head count, but we only found the one brutally, and you see a couple of the guys in the background just kind of brutally mangled corpse.
I completely do not.
Do you have any leads? Like, do you think the person is still in Blackrock?
We're not at liberty to discuss the case at this time.
We
but-
understand.
Understandable.
Yeah, we're kind of holding the gate up.
It's, as you look behind you, there's nobody behind you.
One last question for the.
Yeah, of course.
Where can we
There's
send
one that's
flowers?
going around and checking like all your guys' ID papers, just kind of as I would assume you're probably handing them over as well. But that's kind of going on in the background as this is happening. But you can, if you have any kind of pennants or flowers or any kind of you like to leave it, you can leave it at the front door of the Twisted Tree Trunk, and any kind of points. It's that first big building, last big building on your right before you get to the town square. She was the owner of the establishment, so we're not sure what's going to happen with it, but.
This one, Merc, that I'm pinging?
Yeah, the green one, yep. That is the Twisted Tree Trunk.
Perfect.
Oh, I thought it was this one.
No, that's like a patio. I think like a big patio bar, but the actual like inn itself is the green one.
I got you. Okay.
Okay. We will we'll absolutely stop by. I'd really like to go check on our gnomes, so
Of course, yeah, and he's gonna wave to the gate, and you're gonna see the gate's gonna slowly start to open as there's a couple of more guards inside the gate station, kind of waiting for you. These gentlemen are gonna escort you to your inn. Like I said, right now we're on a bit of a lockdown while we figure what's going on here. So we would prefer that if you stayed in the inn, but if you do need to leave for whatever, they will let you know what to do, and we can so that way people know you're out and about.
okay. Thank you.
So of course, you guys enjoy the rest of your day, and they kind of wave you guys on through as you can walk through the gate.
Well,
Great job, Sever.
I literally didn't do anything.
Yeah, good job, Sever. You did great.
I just like stare at the two guards escorting us while they're talking about how great they did.
I would like to get back to the inn so that I can check on Beauregard.
And the guards are gonna look at you. Which inn were you taking you guys to?
Oh, I don't remember the name of it. Barana runs it.
Broken Scale was the name of the inn.
Broken Scale. We're at Broken Scale.
Of course, yep, right this way. And they're not gonna like escort you, but they're walking ahead of you guys with the expectation that you follow.
Right. Yeah, I would follow him.
Same.
I'm assuming
As
everybody
you walk by
else-
the inn, you see Vega
Yeah.
come out of his pouch and just set it at the inn of the slain member.
Okay. And you see there's already a pretty large amount of flowers and other like small goods. You see a lot of bottles of mead that have a very similar packaging to them that are like look to be unopened. Some of them have been opened, but you see that a lot of those have been kind of piled up at the front of the doorstep, as well as a lot of like various flowers and various other kind of like baskets of just very like remembrance items, things like that.
What does Vagar leave at the end?
Roll for it. See if you can see it.
Oh, yeah, go ahead and give me a perception, see if you pick it up. Are you trying to be
Shit,
sneaky about it,
Rag.
Vagar, or just kind of like just in general?
No, yeah, just it's in his hands. It's clapped like this, so it's not like he's trying to hide it, but he's not also just showing it to everybody.
Yeah,
I
no,
have no idea.
that's a 4
Yeah.
nuggets. Oh, look at that!
That's
thing.
it down and then catches back up to the group.
Okay. Well, I'm assuming the rest of you, all of you guys end up following them. They will lead you down the street, and as you guys are passing around, you do see that there is a lot more of a guard presence out today than there were previously, and you don't notice hardly anybody kind of out on the streets that looks like they might be citizens or patrons. You do see a couple of odd people here and there, but for the majority of it, it's just a lot of guards that are either patrolling up and down the streets, looking through various alleyways, or just kind of stationed at various points along the street. And you also notice that all the booze that had been set up previously looked to have just been like very quickly abandoned. Like nothing's been taken down. Everything is still up. Granted, a lot of the alcohol is gone, but the booths themselves are still constructed as if they were left in a hurry.
Excuse me, sir, she would say to one of the guards.
The one on the right is who's a pretty stocky dwarf, and turns around. Hi, yeah.
I have a donkey that's stabled. Would I be able to get out to like go check in on him at any point, or is someone still allowed to work in the stables and tend to him?
Yes, we have the workers are indeed they're the stables. They're taking care of all the animals in there, but maybe you can check on them later. But as of right now, we just need to get you to the inn.
Yeah, absolutely.
You can kind of keep walking forward. Right. Takes about 5 minutes for you guys to get all the way down to the inn, but you guys walk into the front of the inn. And previously, when you guys entered the day before, even though you came at a time where it wasn't super busy, there's nobody down there at all. You see the owner Barana kind of behind, in the inn, like the main central area. There's currently nobody in there at all. Like, you see the Barana, the owner behind the bar, kind of.
How many more rooms? Like, I know we rented quite a few rooms. We didn't rent it out, did we? Like, there's a lot more rooms, or is it?
Yeah, it's a pretty big sized inn. Yeah.
Barana, how are you today?
Doing okay. How about yourselves?
All right. Just, long night. Yep.
It's a long night for all of us. Your rooms are still the way you found them. It's no charge for the day.
Thank you.
Of course.
I appreciate that.
And the guards, as they kind of escort you in, before you guys retire, if you need to leave for any reason, please let Brona know. She'll let us know so we can either walk you to there or make sure to be on the lookout for you so people know you're not up to anything nefarious. But other than that, we do appreciate you staying in here as much as you can if you do need to. But like I said, if you need to be out and about in the city, please let somebody know.
Do you have any idea on like an estimated time that the lockdown will kind of cease, or
after today it'll be done? So while they conduct their initial investigation and if you remember anything and see anything, please let us know right away.
One last question.
Yes.
Are people mourning at the temples right now?
With the city on lockdown, not at the moment, no. There will be a vigil held tomorrow evening, I believe, in the upper city. But as right now, no.
Okay.
is
Thank you.
the whole city allowed to go to this?
Yes, it will be open for the entire city for that day.
Perfect. Okay, well, thank you so much for escorting us and keeping us safe the whole way here.
Of course, please stay out of trouble.
Absolutely. Yeah.
About what time is it, Merc?
It's probably about 9-ish in the morning right now.
Oh boy.
Whole day to kill.
Well, who's hungry? Barana, are you serving food?
Yes, what would you like?
What's the breakfast special for the day?
Not really much of a special this morning, dear. It's whatever you like, though. I can have them whip it up.
Eggs and bacon. Toast.
Eggs and bacon coming up.
I sit down
Two.
beside Sever. I look at Sever and be like, don't we have to deliver that letter still?
I'll take one as well. Thank you.
No.
Before, go ahead. Sorry, Sever.
No, what? No, we're not delivering it. Wait, which
But
one?
we
The
still
one
have
from the
it.
mayor,
Yes.
right? Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, we do.
I mean, do you think that would probably be, if we have official business, that maybe we could get escorted to do that?
Or we could send the two. Has Barana walked away?
Yeah.
We can send the two that are great at making people disappear off.
Well, what I was saying is, if we don't have to be sneaky, we don't have to be sneaky.
Right.
Like, if it's an official reason, then, I mean, it's an official document.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean, it's certainly worth a try.
I mean, the worst I can tell us is no, and then we can go into the sneaky thing, but who's going to deliver sneakily?
Can you just see Vagar holding up like the cloak of Elvenkind?
Vagar,
Yeah.
that's not what that does.
I thought this was for sneaking around.
Hold on.
You're a wizard, Harry.
I have to try to remember what it does.
With all the confidence in the world, you're wrong. Okay, let me look up what it actually does, but I know you're wrong.
Advantage on dexterity stealth checks.
So it makes him sneaky.
So argue back.
No, it's all right. But yeah, you just see Vagar hold it up like.
It would help, yes. It doesn't make you kind of look around to make sure nobody's listening in. It doesn't make anybody go invisible, though. Just help
Oh.
you be a little bit more sneaky. That's why I gave it back to you.
Makes
You know,
more
you're
aerodynamic.
big and
Got it. You didn't like my gift. It's ass.
What?
Kind of just folds it up, puts it in his pocket.
No, I just think it would benefit you more than it would me.
That's what my last girlfriend said. It's okay. So what do you think?
What?
I
What's
just,
her
I just,
name?
I look at Xyrax and somebody's like, "You're a horrible friend."
Friend.
So what do you think then, Zoraxis?
About
So I just
Sneak,
look
don't
at, would
sneak?
would y'all like to attempt this and see what the guard says?
Are we trying
well,
to do this
I'm
now?
asking.
Like, if
I'm
we wait a
asking
day,
Lord Vagar.
Well,
Yep.
what I'm saying is we can either sit here and do nothing,
right.
or we can actually do that and see where that takes us.
Zalraxis would kind of look around again and just kind of. I mean, I kind of want to go out there and see what evidence they have.
That would probably be the sneaky aspect.
I think it would be beneficial to make sure that we are
So how
not
about
in danger
how
here.
about hold on? How about this? So we tell them we have official business to deliver the letter from the mayor, not governor, right? Mayor. The fuck
Mayor.
is it?
Governor?
Governor.
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 Yeah, governor. So
Your Majesty.
and then we can kind of like be like,
Hold on. Did Vagar DC?
Talk.
oh shit.
Shit, did he? Is he still in the Discord? Oh shit, yeah. He's not in the video anymore. He might have. The storm might have rolled through and killed his internet.
Oh yeah.
No, he's still in there. He's still in Discord.
It'll
Yeah,
take
he's
a
still in
second for
Discord.
it.
He might have.
Discord
He
is
might have
fine.
turned. He might have turned his camera and stepped back for a second.
No, like he's not in the video anymore.
Oh, yeah, he said it powers out.
Yeah.
Rip.
Where do you see that?
In the chat.
Oh no, Vagar!
Rip potato chip. All right, we'll see you all in 2 weeks.
We'll give it a few minutes to see if his power cuts back on. We're about at about 3 showers, and we got a late start, so we'll kind of see where it goes. If he comes back, we'll keep going a little bit if you guys are fine with that, but we'll give it a few minutes to see if it does cut back on, and if it does not, then we'll probably call it there. But for now, you guys can keep talking about your plans. We'll see if you can pop back. Yeah,
There you go.
There, kick that internet. So it does make him invisible. Shut the fuck up.
Fucked up, Courtney.
So, how about this? How about we tell them that we have official business. We're out here on official business. That we can actually help with the investigation.
Why would we do that?
Well, because if Zalraxis wants to, I mean,
You know-
honestly, it's not a bad idea to find out what kind of information they have. If
You know,
Well,
this
here's
is
the thing.
just,
If we go do the official delivery, we're gonna be around all the guards, and guards are gonna talk.
this is what I'm thinking. Half of us are fucking exhausted. What is wrong with taking a day to not try to get into some shit? Let's go out. We can get the guards to escort us. Do some shopping, chat up the guards, get them to actually talk with us.
Well, it's
Maybe
on
let some-
lockdown, so
We can.
I'm
They
assuming
just
that,
said that all we need is to contact them, and they'll take us where we
right. But I'm going to assume that I want to go play on the swing set is not going to be good enough to get a.
want. Like, I need to go buy something. I need to go do something, and then they'll take us there. And then while we're walking, we chat with the guards, get on friendly terms, and maybe they start letting shit slip.
well then we just tell them that we got to go see
we don't. Get,
Dylan and Delia. What the fuck are their names?
that's a perfect excuse. We need to go. We need to go.
Yeah,
Like
it's
Elon needs to go check in on his
investment
business.
Yep.
I need to go do some shopping in town. If we break off into, 1, 2, 3 groups of small numbers, we can actually chat with the guards. Try to learn a little bit.
Yeah,
We
but
need
it
to
seemed
get
like
Elon
the
to that other
guard.
temple too.
It seemed like the guards weren't going to give out much information, which is why I was thinking.
They
that-
almost spilled everything at the front gate after 5 minutes. That looks like they want to talk. It just looks like you gotta appear a little more friendly to them.
Seems like they really liked your mead.
Exactly. That's another good one.
Yeah, maybe we could utilize that to try to bribe them into giving up what they know.
Maybe we bring refreshments to them just because they're investigating and we want to help in that way. How about that?
Like two of us go to check on the two gnomes. Offer them some mead. Chat
You
with
guys
them.
are just
see
trying to
what they
figure out
know.
if they know anything.
Yeah.
That's what
Yeah,
I'm
what-
trying to figure out. I mean, we don't know what they saw. You know?
Or what evidence they collected in their investigation.
Mhm.
Because the minimum information we know right now is that they don't know who.
Are we
or
messing
what
with
did it.
evidence?
No.
Not currently. Are we positive that we got every piece of Alon's armor, though?
I'm wearing it all.
Okay, well, that's a good sign.
Any broken clasps or anything else that they could
I repaired.
bring
I
back?
repaired all that.
Right. I mean, pieces that were left at the scene when we were in a rush. We grabbed the big pieces. Did we grab all the small pieces?
I don't remember seeing any small pieces. It just kind of looked like the stuff tore.
But to be fair, if they found small pieces that were broke off of mine, it's been mended now, so it wouldn't match or anything like that.
Is he going to be okay
That's true.
tonight?
We don't know.
You.
You.
Who knows?
Find out
Does
I
All
see.
right. Well, we're gonna have to get some shackles too. Sorry, Alon. It's gonna be a little uncomfortable for
That's
you
part.
tonight.
That's part of that shopping list.
Shackles, bull tranquilizers.
Oh, there's a BDSM shop right down the road.
Yeah,
Fuck yeah.
Perfect. I've been waiting to
Maybe,
stop by
maybe
one
some
of those.
fox ears. Who knows?
Yeah, about this time, you guys see Vagar kind of stand up and kind of just like yawn and. Well, while you talk, I go to your room. So they kind of walk. up
Hagar,
the
it's
stairs.
9 in the morning.
Yes, time for nap.
I am also going to go up to my room. I need to check on Beauregard.
I was going to eat this food that I ordered.
Yeah, the food just is coming out right about now as well. So
Oh, yeah, she would just like a maniac, just kind of shovel as much
yeah,
as she
they
could.
bring.
into her
She
mouth.
brings out a pretty heaping plate. It's like buffet style, like a really large central like couple of plates of eggs, a couple of sausage links, some toast, as well as some coffee, some freshly brewed coffee as well.
I'm gonna be honest.
Ooh, Barana, is this my kind of coffee? Or
It
normal
is your kind of coffee.
Thank you.
What does that mean?
Here.
She takes it.
Go ahead.
85% alcohol.
Yeah.
She's going to take a sip.
It's a good Irish coffee.
Oh,
It's nice, right?
thanks.
Warms you-
I'm gonna be honest with you.
Chest.
I'm kind of full.
You had a big dinner last night.
There's more of that, right?
Were you so hungry that you could eat
Of
a
this?
horse?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Barana, we would like another coffee, please.
Could you make that 2, please?
3. Sever wants 1 too.
I'll
That's
bring
right.
I'll bring a pitcher.
You know, fuck
Perfect.
it. I'll take one.
She's bringing a pitcher. Just
Yeah.
bring
I
it.
don't even drink, but I want to drink now.
Yeah, Zalraxis will look
Yeah.
over to Aelon like, are you...
No,
Okay.
I'm not.
It takes about
Okay.
2 or 3 minutes, but she comes back with a pretty large, like a big tea-sized picture of Vierna's special coffee.
Perfect.
Thank you. And then I would hand her 2 gold.
Thank you, dear.
Did somebody say it's coffee?
Mm,
V.
By them.
Man.
See that on a mug.
She's gonna write that on a notepad. Cough V.
We'll take royalties for that.
All right. Yeah. I would just knock back my coffee and shovel in food.
Yeah, I'd be eating my food and pour a nice, healthy amount of the special coffee.
I'm going to take my plate and coffee to a table and sit down and look at them like they're animals.
You guys were already at the
And then
table.
just-
Yeah, we're at a
Yeah.
table.
Oh, I thought you were sitting there right in front of her just shoveling it in
No,
your face.
no, she brought you guys got to a table and she brought it out to you guys.
Okay, all right.
I'm gonna wait for everybody.
I'm
to
gonna-
I'm still going to look at them like they're weird. I'm just going to eat, normally.
I'm taking the picture.
Yeah, I'm just gonna pour into everyone's cups and then I'll set the pitcher down before Alon steals it.
I'm
This is
gonna
really good.
Does Alon drink it?
Oh yeah.
Elon.
I'm gonna ask the innkeeper if she'll get some guards heading this way, so we got a little bit of business out in town.
Of course, yeah. I'll go step out and I'll fetch him and let him know. When are you looking to leave right now, or maybe like in a little bit?
Probably 20, 30 minutes for people to get done with their meals and coffee.
All right, I'll go fetch them. And she sends one of her kitchen hands out to go out and alerts the guards, and then he comes back a couple minutes later.
I would kind of look over to Alon as he starts drinking the coffee and just, I thought you didn't drink.
It's just coffee.
Okay.
It's really good.
It
Like,
is
remember-
really good. And it's going to put you in a great mood for the rest of the day.
Remember when you bought the meadery or invested in the meadery? You said you didn't drink, but now you're drinking.
Yeah. Shit happens. I don't know if
We were there, yeah.
Yeah, I am aware that shit happens.
He had a rough night, and this is how people deal with a rough night.
I'm already forsaken by my God when I get drunk.
What do you mean you're forsaken?
What do you mean get drunk? It's just coffee.
Right. What do you mean forsaken?
I look down at my emblem that's cracked. I tried to heal you last night.
You were exhausted. Here, hold on. We'll try it again. I
no.
pull out my dagger. My arm open.
You hear "Oh my God" from back behind the bar.
It's fine. And I'm just gonna.
No, you're bleeding on my table.
Oh, and then she'd just kind of take her.
Wait, you're still actively bleeding?
No. I just cut my arm with my dagger. I
missed that.
I'll just put my cape over my lap and then hold it over my cape. I'm sorry. I won't let it get on there. Sever, clean that up.
What?
Presto.
Do your.
Oh, prestidigitation. I'm sorry.
Yep.
I'm ready for bed.
It's okay. We're
guys.
just about wrapping up here.
Look, I can't. Yeah. Whatever. Whoop.
Whatever.
Isn't that coffee great?
All right, heal it.
All right, 1d20.
Do I look like a healer?
Not you.
Oh.
Go back
Oh.
to sleep.
Okay then.
Why did you have to cut yourself?
She hates her.
Did anyone else have an injury they wanted healed?
Don't. Yeah, never mind.
So you manage to get that, concentrate real hard on it. And you kind of get that well up of the magic kind of within you you've had from your deity, and for a second there, it almost seems like it's about to peter out, and you kind of almost see it the start to flash a little bit, like it's about to die out, and then it does. You manage to actually get control of it and get some of that magic out there to heal up the cut. Although it doesn't heal it like it normally does. It seals the wound up and stops the bleeding, but it leaves a very large raised scar. But it doesn't hurt when you get healed.
Damn.
But it took a few seconds for it to give. It's not responding like it usually does, so it leaves you a little bit kind of miffed at that. But it does manage to heal, albeit not like it used to.
I mean, you healed it.
That looks like your work.
Be like, it doesn't look like you're forsaken, but it looks like something's blocking you.
My work is perfectly satisfactory. Thank you very much.
Just have some more coffee. I'm sure it'll get better.
That's what I'm saying.
Alrighty, well, on that mild disappointment, that is what we'll call it for tonight. It is getting late. Daylight savings time fucked it up. Even though it's only 1:30, it's basically almost 3 o'clock in the morning. Because that's
Onyx
boy
weak
math.
sauce is the moral of the story.
He was standing up and serving drinks all day to wedding.
That's right.
Fair enough. I'll give him that. That is fair. But yeah, thank you guys all so much for coming out tonight. Thank you guys again so much for the raids, all the follows and everything, for watching our Halloween special. There's now about 17 different screenshots of me in various poses and facial expressions across multiple Discords now. So thank you guys so much for that. Yeah, I hate it here. I hate it here. I hate it here. But thank you guys all so much for hanging out with us tonight. We'll be back in 2 weeks where we will pick it back up and see what trouble these young fellers can get into.
Bye.
But until then, see you guys next time.
Bye.
See ya.
Meow.